What's good, YouTube? Future Bez here. Quick disclaimer before we get into this week's episode of the Ball Don't Lie podcast. We didn't have enough mics for everybody that was on set that day, so what we decided to do was use one Blue Yeti mic, change the settings around a little bit, and all sit around this one mic and have everybody speak into it. Turns out that was a god-awful idea. We sound like we're in Finding Nemo. The audio is pretty much unusable, so we have to use the audio that we captured with the camera for this one. So if the audio sounds a little off, a little echoey, you hear the background noise, just letting you know that's why. Never gonna happen again, point taken. So enjoy this week's episode if you can. Forgive us for the audio quality, and see y'all next week. Welcome to the Ball Don't Lie podcast. The playoffs are here, baby.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into it.
You gotta mention the new setup.
Yeah, I was gonna say now you're gonna try something.
Let us know.
Let us know how you feel about this. We might even push the camera back a little. We'll see what we can do. There's a fucking big ass couch right behind the camera that's blocking us from
the casting couch.
I'm recording. No comment.
If we turn this bitch around, you'll see what you probably seen before. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into some quick NBA news before we get into all the series. We can talk about it because we could probably forget about all of this stuff that happened in the midst of the playoffs. So, new coach firing just dropped. Nick Nurse, he's out of there.
I know. Another coach of the year gone from the same
Raptors just fired all the coaches of the year, man.
Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's a good idea?
Yeah, dude.
It's the GM's fault.
It's time.
I do think Masai
It's time to blow it. Yeah, Bez is right.
Isn't Masai the president? Not the GM?
I mean, he still does all the basketball operations.
Oh, okay. No, some people are trying to snatch him. Wizards are going after
I know
him.
some people because he does a really good job, but
because
the
the team
sucks for not making no moves at the deadline. They didn't do anything.
Yeah,
definitely. Because everyone's saying, Van Fleet, 5 first rounders, Scotty Barnes, 6 first rounders, Siakam, 20 first rounders.
What are we doing?
They're all on the same team. Why don't you make the playoffs?
That's facts. They said earlier. I don't know what I said earlier today. I saw earlier today. They said everybody except Scotty Barnes is up for trade.
Except Scotty Barnes.
Scotty was mid this year.
Everybody?
Scotty was mid this year.
I mean, who can? Everybody can go. Fred, get out of here. Pascal,
Siakam.
Yeah. OG.
That is true. Like, I don't see anyone who did I mean, honestly, they should keep OG.
They just lost to a 9-year-old, so it's like.
Do you think Fred's gonna get a max?
No.
Max?
No.
You don't think betting on himself was the right move?
He already bet on himself and got a max or whatever his contract he's on right now.
Yeah, he didn't get a max because he wanted to get a max.
There's some teams that can use a point guard like him though, but they won't pay max money.
Wizards pay max money.
Are you saying about Fred VanVleet?
Yeah, I mean, Wizards can't afford it.
It's gonna be the same thing as whoever gets him is gonna. It's like. What I think of is the Isaiah Thomas effect. They'll get the short guard who's pretty good. Obviously, not even at the same caliber, but he's a liability. He's a liability.
Isaiah Thomas is an MVP candidate.
He's not going to play that offensive, but I'm saying.
And then he got injured out the ass. It was just like a drop off.
Yeah, but he's saying he's only Kemba. We can use a Kemba.
Yeah, Kemba's
offensively, but defensively he's a liability.
He's not as bad. He's not that bad defensively to that degree.
It's not even the deep. I think it's just the height of him in general. He can have good defense, press up, but people just baby you. People just baby you.
He's also not that fast. Athletic.
Yeah, he's not. He's just a good 3-point shooter.
Yeah,
so he won't be getting the max.
And what he does on offense does not give me any reason to go get his to get him as a player. You know what I mean? Because you have to get the good with the bad, and his good ain't that good compared to his bad.
Yeah, look at Kyrie.
What about Kyrie?
Alright, back to the main topic here. So
I want to bring up betting on yourself recently hasn't been good. You got Victor Oladipo turned on a max, now he's under $1 million. Dennis Schroeder turned on a max.
What about Austin Reeves?
Got fucked.
But I mean, he was already coming into the league with the two-way. Jordan Poole.
He got paid. He got paid.
Malik Monk betted himself and got paid.
I mean, who's gonna give him a contract?
No, he played that 1 year with the Lakers for a minimum, and then
but he earned it though.
That's what I'm saying. He bet on himself though.
I don't say he's betting on himself because he wasn't going to get a big contract either way.
What do you mean?
These are players that already have a big contract but turn it down to get even a bigger contract.
Oh, that's what you mean. But that's just fumbling the bag. That's not even.
That's something like that.
It is betting on yourself.
But they think that they can get a higher.
Fred VanVleet didn't bet on himself because he already had a big contract.
He just didn't get a contract right now.
It wasn't like
Dennis.
4 year. And he signed an extension already. Like,
Okay, I thought he wanted an extension, but he wanted like a
he
super
did, but he already signed a 4-year, $85 million, and now he wants like $100 million. He still made a lot of money.
He's definitely gonna let go this off.
Dame.
$20 million a year.
Dame didn't bet on himself.
Dame's a straight superstar.
He's betting on Portland Trail Blazers.
Right now.
He finna get out of there.
It's just not looking
Think
too
so?
good.
Pray for Dame. Yeah, I hope so.
All right,
You seen the latest years?
let's stay on track. We don't got to get off on a tangent here. They said Ime Udoka maybe for the Raptors. They're looking into him to replace Nick Nurse. And the Rockets said they're looking to get Nick Nurse to pick him up. So
They already added him to second interviews.
That'll be
You have
good.
to interview for the first one.
well, he would.
I know it's better than Silas.
He's
I think Ime would be good for the Rockets because I think he gives them, like I said before,
Rockets
good
or
structure.
Raptors?
Rockets.
The Raptors said they were looking at Ime though.
The Rockets are looking for him too.
Yeah,
You know,
everybody-
same
I feel like I
thing.
want to see more from him.
Yeah, so that's where I say my perfect coaching
Yeah, I want
phase.
to see more from Ime, to be honest, because like I've only seen him with like already a good Celtics team. Like,
They were good, but he made them great. It made them go to
Yeah,
the
but
finals.
their caliber of players is like
Yeah,
very
but
good compared to like let's say compared to the Rockets. Like
And that could be situational.
You gotta see.
You think it's situational? I think they earned that finals run. I mean, Middleton went down, but they still earned it.
I mean, honest should.
And then the second half of the season was really good last year
Well,
too.
we'll see this year because they got Missoula now. If they make it back to the finals,
Man,
I mean, I think it's pretty.
Hawks
easy
might tie the
East
series
besides
tomorrow.
the Giannis.
Yeah,
I think the East is pretty easy without Giannis there.
yeah.
last year or this year?
This year.
This year,
This
Giannis has
year,
been
what?
out for 3 games so far. So
What about the Sixers?
What about him?
We'll talk about
Embiid's a
we'll talk about it.
we'll get into it actually right now.
Niggas.
We'll get
That's
into it
the
right
first
now. But no. One more quick thing before we hop into all the playoff talk. Shout out to Malcolm Brogdon, 6th Man of the Year, and unanimous Coach of the Year, Mike Brown.
Yeah, Hussain wanted quickly. I thought quickly was gonna win it too.
I thought so too.
6th Man of the
I'm
Year.
mad at Malcolm Brogdon.
It's like the same.
Either way.
You were the only one, right? You were the only one.
No, I picked quickly.
We all picked.
We all
Oh,
majority.
it's-
You picked
It's
this
cool. I
one.
ain't even mad at him.
It's been a while.
I knew Brogdon was on our list, so.
Either way.
It was cool that he actually went into the TNT
Studio?
Stadium to pick up the award. Like
See,
usually
I
they
find that as
FaceTime.
whack. You gotta focus on your freaking matchup.
Bro, they're in Atlanta.
So focus on it. What you're having.
You act like
that's
these
why they
people
lost.
don't have lives.
What's the stats? Man, you don't need a life from the playoffs. What's LeBron's life during the playoffs?
Yeah, but
You,
What was the
you
stats?
crazy right now. What the fuck? You
A lot
don't
of
get
them 40 on Dylan Brooks.
What are the
No.
stats?
Alright, go tell that to Kevin Durant and Devin Booker. He said he played Call of Duty after the first
Oh,
loss.
Yeah,
say
but that's
that,
compressing.
say
You're, like video games is compressing yourself after a loss.
So
you know?
accepting
Decompressing.
your 6th Man of the Year award is not.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you want this-
Well, you can
we
play
can win.
fucking Warzone with your buddies.
As long as
What was the stat
the
line
Celtics
yesterday?
are down like 3-0, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, what the fuck
They're
is
up
wrong?
2-0, weren't they?
Yeah,
They're up 2-0, but they lost yesterday. Yes.
Oh, it's because he went to go get his award. Is that what you're saying?
Almost guarantee you anything that these Warriors are gonna win.
Seven.
should have been working out.
They
Wasn't
just-
locked in,
He mispracticed.
I'm just saying, some people just gotta be locked in.
Bro,
Not Brogdon, baby.
I remember I was watching Kai stream with hold up, I was watching Kai stream with Rich Ball. He was saying anybody who was watching Kai stream right now is not locked in. He's like, you're not gonna win it all if you're watching your stream right now. I agree. You got to be locked in during the playoffs.
It's
to win it all.
basketball, man. Like,
I just don't get the argument that Devin Booker can play Call of Duty, but Malcolm Brogdon can't. Stop
Because
playing
like
TNT
after a
Studio.
loss, like you're decompressing yourself doing things that you like to do, like going
Maybe
all the way
he
to the
likes to do
studio,
that.
like
You can't
before a game.
decompress after a win.
Dog, he went to go pick
You
up the
didn't,
like,
it
season
wasn't
award.
after one though. It was before.
He was there for an hour, motherfucker. He picked up the award and left.
What time was it?
You're acting like you went to like.
Dude, why does it matter so much?
Because sometimes they stay there till like 1 a.m.
But dog, this what are you
Yeah,
arguing for?
sometimes.
What are you arguing for right now? Like honestly.
I'm just saying, like
Words are
focus on the game, not don't focus.
But
on
it's
the
cool if D-Book
Bro, he
plays
comes off the bench. He's not even a starter.
Like, that's
Like,
cool.
oh,
Yeah, like,
still
what
in one
did
piece.
you want to be like, nah, I can't go get that shit, I'm locked in.
Man, just do it on the
Yeah,
block.
I'm gonna FaceTime you from down the block.
Nah, I can't get that shit out.
I'm locked in. I can't.
Like, nah, I ain't coming. I'm locked in.
You have to wait.
He just called him. Hey, nah, it's alright.
You have to wait.
I'm locked in.
You know, like when they take the awards to the Grammys and stuff, and they like zoom in, they're like, "Oh, I thank you for this award."
Just do the Zoom interview like everybody else does. We have to go through
in the city, like it doesn't.
That's disrespectful to the Hawks too.
Bro, that was better too.
Because you're going into their city.
So moving on. Moving on. This guy's
Continue.
Because you're not giving them enough
Let's talk
preparation
about
or
the series.
attention.
Let's talk about that dumbass series.
The
This
fucking
guy wanna-
When he's picking to use all of his energy on is crazy.
Like Trae Young's watching this, man.
Let me show you.
Yeah, You can use that as motivation to play better. Did you not play better in the past 2 games? Maybe that was motivation.
He picked up the 6th Man of the Year award.
Yeah, he went into the studio.
motivation.
He went into his city, to the studio, without thinking about the Atlanta Hawks.
If Trey Young cares that much,
It's not like Sadiq Bey was one of the candidates and he was like, oh, he beat him out.
Maybe that was motivation for Sadiq Bey to go perfect yesterday.
You know what?
Sadiq Bey don't give a fuck, bro.
And
Maybe he does. You never know.
picking that shit up though might give him some fucking motivation.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, you're not in there losing. Like, you sick.
Bro, it's not an
Oh,
deal.
Yeah, but I'll still be like,
Yeah.
next day, I'll cook some. Fuck out of somebody.
I'm willing to bet money that none of the Hawks players give a fuck that he picked that shit
For
up.
sure.
I bet
I
money.
would
he's
use
not
that
sure.
shirt. I'm like, damn, this nigga's in my city, like, picking up awards and not focusing on the You're picking up awards and not focusing on the. You're not taking it seriously.
Bro,
That's
the
how I
Hawks,
feel.
3 days ago saying we trying to trade Trey Young. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Okay, the organization. I'm talking about the players though.
You gotta check
Dude, DeJounte Murray was beefing with Paulo for no reason. If I see that on my TV watching the game, I'm like, damn, this nigga's not worried about me.
You just gold medal instigating.
I'm just saying, like, you gotta use anything as motivation to win a game.
No, you don't.
But that
Not everybody's
contradicts-
fucking Michael Jordan.
Maybe. I'm just saying that's a possibility
Bro,
though.
Sadiq Bey's not like, bro, I want that 6th Man of the year. I need him to come and fuck.
And I took that personally.
John Jones.
Yeah.
Right?
All I'm saying
It's
is
a
like,
different sport.
It is a different sport.
yeah,
It's an individual sport compared to
It's
a
a
team
fighting
thing.
sport.
Bro, fuck. Sorry, guys.
But imagine
Rewind.
Imagine Trey Young come in the locker room like, did y'all see on TNT? Malcolm Brogdon was in the studio. We
gotta
cannot.
go.
I wouldn't say
You gotta hurt him.
say
We gotta hurt him.
Damn, you see him on the TV, not even
Collins.
thinking about us like that. I'll talk to like say DeJounte or
Yeah, it's
something. I'll
like
be
a
like, oh,
fucking gang. Like, you're not gonna check in. You're not gonna.
I'm not saying you don't have to check in. I'm just saying that
Fucked
this
up.
man went to the studio without thinking about me.
All right.
Like, you didn't think
I
about the
gotta
matchup.
call Trey and Murray before I step in that motherfucker.
I'm just saying, bro.
Damn.
Just think about.
I'm dying,
Can
bro.
I talk about the actual basketball-related aspects of that series, and not fucking checking in with the Atlanta Hawks when you come to.
Which one do you want to start with? This
No,
one?
this year. Let's talk basketball-related stuff.
So it's 2-1 right
It's
now.
2-1 right now. The Hawks bounced back. Game 3 came out on top, fought back. The first 2 games, Trey Young was god awful. Hella turnovers, was taking bad shots, missing shots, and I think that's kind of the reason they lost. Is because they were chanting that. I think when he's off the ball, he dead ass does not do shit. He just stands there. He basically is Russell Westbrook, but he can actually shoot. That's the problem. It's like
He doesn't
they're
have
not
his
gonna
heart,
sack
though.
off.
He doesn't hustle like Russ either.
Yeah, I'm saying off the ball. Yeah. When he in terms of offensively, like he just stands there on the perimeter waiting to get the ball. But it's like nobody's even sagging off of him, and it's like you don't move, you don't do none of the Steph Curry stuff around the screens. You don't like nothing. Like there's no value at all.
His whole game is predicated off like ball dominance. Like without having the ball, it's useless.
Players on the team,
Yeah.
so it's not a successful team. Yeah.
But then again, like I know Murray's ball dominant too, but you have to give him some time to actually mesh well together. And then,
Look at Kyrie and Luka, ball dominant players.
It's 2 point guards.
I think that was a terrible, I don't want to say terrible idea, but it's like you brought in another ball handling guard when it's like you want. If the Trey Young doesn't have the ball in his hands, he's not bringing you anything, defensively or off the ball. So it's like you brought in DeJounte, and I won't say it's terrible because DeJounte, he's not great off the ball, but he provides at least defense, and he could pass well. So you swing it to him, he could make a play happen, kick, drive, pass out, whatever.
But you know,
defensively
like,
provides value.
keeping. Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna let me finish this. So having Trey Young not have the ball not have the ball as much is bad for the team because now you're again, like I said, off the ball he provides nothing. You let DeJounte cook, quote unquote, whatever it is that you're gonna do. It's like you want another player off the ball that can hit threes at a more consistent rate than DeJounte and still has that defense. When DeJounte, he can play the defense, but he still doesn't need the ball in his hands to be effective. So it's like you gotta one gotta not have the ball at some point.
But like,
That's why you getting rid of that dude.
nah, I don't think they will. But like, keeping him like Huerter on your team or Huerter, whatever.
Huerter's a better fit.
Huerter. You think it's a better fit? Like they're so capped. Getting another star that was an all-star last season gives you the potential to actually do something.
But the thing is, like, you gave up how many 4 first-round picks for this man? It's like now you're in a situation you're in, and now you're for sure capped out. At least last year you had a way to maneuver and some flexibility with the picks. Maybe you trade Herter, maybe you get a better big man. Now it's like you have what you have, and it's like you can't. I mean, you could trade Trey Young, like we talked about, but it's like not even picks, maybe even a player. But it's like you're not going to get anybody as good as him.
Even those picks aren't going to be as good as him realistically.
Yeah,
And
and it's
some
like
rumblings about the Raptors. Trey Young.
Oh, you be good over there.
Another Van
I don't
Fleet.
know how. I don't know.
steroids.
I don't know.
But his offense is kind of worth it when he goes off.
It's a little
Yeah,
better
it's
because the Raptors basically have like all the defense.
But they'd have to trade like OG and like some picks.
I think
Right?
they're
Oh,
gonna hold
shit.
out.
Which would then it would kind of defeat the purpose of doing that.
You want to keep OG if you're the Raptors, pretty much. That's like your one. Even though it's Scotty, but like
No, Scotty, you keep Scotty.
you gotta keep Scotty,
that's
and I
fair.
say Scotty and OG. Siakam has a lot of value you can get off, even though he's a year older, but still like
He just
Back,
Yeah,
back to the
I'll
back to
too.
the Hawks.
Siakam
he does. No, he does obviously. But I'm saying when you're the Raptors, you want to keep OG. Like he's like future like reward. He's you could keep him on the team forever until he like runs down. You know, then you get rid of him. But not, speaking of the Raptors, they should keep
can't
him.
use no more.
Slave driving.
Fucked up.
I didn't say that.
Back to the Celtics Hawks series though. So, yeah, I mean the Celtics have kind of taken care of business. Their defense is too good. Like I don't think. I mean they took the game 3. The Hawks did, but the
Like
Celtics
boys
defense
together,
isn't too good. They got 3 perimeter, 3 all defensive caliber players on the court at all times. It's like
Yeah.
the center play is not really a concern because what Clint Capella gives them can be kind of canceled out by Robert Williams and Al Horford.
Yeah.
And so it's like the perimeter game is really where they get their offense, and it's like that's the number 1 top trait of the Celtics defense. So
I think it's just the incoming gentleman sweep. I think like
I agree.
some people
They
got a game.
So they're just like top.
No, like,
better
yeah,
team.
like shoot, I mean, as the Celtics, you would want to get game 3 because going down 2-1 gives them hope that they can actually do something in the series and take home court. Like, if they take 2-2, then like it's anybody's series.
yeah.
But it's
Well-
like right now it's not like it's gonna be on Hawks court, so it's just like the
Yeah, but that
Celtics probably
motivation
gonna
from
end
last
up-
game too. Like, okay, now we might have a
I
chance.
mean,
to
how
actually-
much did the Hawks win by?
Oh, like 6. Right?
Yeah, so
It
very
was
small.
a close game. So.
But that
They did
game, the
rounds.
Hawks were on fire. Like literally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Celtics
they
made
were.
15 out of like 26 threes in the half. They were still down by 9 at halftime. But later, the Celtics had a bad second half shooting performance, and the Hawks just kept stopping them every time they started.
Hawks had a
run.
great shooting performance too. Like,
That's what I'm
Bogey
saying.
was-
Hawks was,
Oh, you said
Bogey
Celtics.
was. Yes, the Celtics had a bad second half.
What was that
Hawks?
game?
Bogey was perfect in the first half. He had like
Sadiq
15
too.
points. Sadiq too. The Hawks were shooting lights out.
It's hard
Like
to replicate.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
The Celtics' best thing that they could bring to the table is perimeter defense, and it's not going to happen. One of the games.
Game 3 is where I say it fell off a little bit. As I even talked about, like it was subpar than what I've seen in the first 2 games. Like the perimeter defense. Game 3 was a
That's
little
more
lackluster.
sustainable than the shooting because game 1 or 2, I can't remember. They were like 1 for something for the first half, like 1 for 14 going into halftime or something. And then they're shooting like 12% from 3. So I trusted the Celtics' perimeter defense more than the Hawks.
You said I would go 0 for 26, or you on the NBA court. It was either you or Brad. You said I want to score.
If the Hawks go
26 threes
I'm
on
gonna-
the NBA court, you said I wouldn't make any.
Who?
I didn't say that.
I think Baz might have said that.
Who would
Wait, what?
who would've
I
said
had
that?
26 3-pointers
Okay.
in the NBA court. You said I wouldn't score any.
You
I
by
said
yourself.
in a game though.
In a game, yeah. Like,
You
you
get
get tired of me.
not-
NBA
not-
tired.
You make it tired. Honestly,
Yeah, I'll definitely get tired. 26 shots ain't easy.
3 to 4 is
sounds a
doable.
lot.
Now I'll take
4 out of 26?
It's doable.
Dude, I'm not doing. I'm not
It's
going 4 out of
open.
26, bro.
I'm saying that's doable. Like,
Well, I mean, like they're guarding me like
That's
another
an NBA
NBA
defense,
player.
you're not gonna do.
So I'm going 0 for 26.
Oh, you probably got
Yeah.
one lucky one.
Wait, NBA players.
but he's catching it as soon as he lets go.
You're not getting
I don't
those
think any of
26
Dude,
off, bro.
I can score on
You're
like
not
D1
getting-
college players,
You're
bro.
not getting those
Nah,
26.
okay,
This ain't fucking college, baby.
NBA is 1%.
But he can catch a shot
My
immediately.
shot pretty quick though.
Let's
He
just
can shoot
say,
pretty
let's
quick,
just
though.
say
Yeah.
fucking they put Jimmy
No glazing.
buckets on
No,
you.
honestly, I'll
Do it.
Put Austin
But it matters about a pass
I'll
and a
start doing
shoot.
the Steph, like I'll start running around like Steph and just
This is
throw it
a
up.
ridiculous argument. Let's move on.
I think you can do it. I think 4 is doable, honestly.
Yeah,
We're not
we're
even entertaining this anymore.
Because you're just catching and shooting
I can go
immediately.
6 for 26.
The problem
Yeah,
is
IRL
the
lost
defense.
five.
It's
Let's
like
talk about
an NBA.
First of all, you gotta think about it.
defense.
They're not gonna guard Hussain.
We're not doing this again.
That's
We're
right.
not doing
They're
this
not gonna
again.
guard him. He's a C7
This is
kid.
why
Yeah,
I
but
stay
the
for
point
2
of
hours.
this is to
talking
get
about-
the 26 off.
Stop.
He can get him off.
Stop.
Not as
Stop.
This is why I stayed for 2 hours.
Oh,
This is why I stayed for 2 hours.
oh, I'm shutting it down.
Flag out the play.
We're not doing this
Let's
no
give our
more.
predictions
It's like
for
our
the series.
third.
This, like what we think.
I'll say
this
that,
is.
and then we'll
Third
watch
time.
it.
Third time we had this discussion.
I think they're gonna close it out at 5.
5. I think Celtics in 6.
What?
What's this? What's
I think,
the? What is
I
it?
think-
2-1?
Yeah, I got 5. I got
I'm gonna be
Celtics
edgy.
next
But I'm
year.
not gonna be.
I'm gonna be
You
edgy.
got.
I want to be edgy. Celtics in 6,
That's it, yeah.
but I want to say.
6.
Who, nigga, send the team.
The Hawks. No, motherfucker. The Celtics.
He believes it's the Hawks?
Jeez, you giving Atlanta everything today.
No, you didn't say it though.
He is giving Atlanta everything.
Jesus.
I think 5.
I wanna
I
give it
think
to
5.
Yeah.
5 is good.
Okay, let's talk about these two boys up here. The street clothes boys, man.
Get him out of here!
Who wanna dive into this first?
Hassan, I think you should have the first talk about
Yeah, you brought them boys. You brought them
You brought these motherfuckers. Yeah.
Alright.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, I think Kawhi's.
so much hate.
I actually think Kawhi is hurt, but like.
Always been actually.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't think he's faking it.
I don't think he's faking it either.
Yeah, but like, I mean, what can you really do if he's hurt? Like,
I don't know. It's just
and
sucks.
he's a superstar. You can't tell me like.
nigga. That's
You can tell me that like that he's had the stretch before the playoffs in game 1 that he was like top 3 in the world, maybe one, arguably one.
2 games, nigga.
But even when he was in Toronto, we would have the same conversation. Like, man, he's him.
He is nice.
But he can't stay healthy. Like,
It's just
Well, that gotta
that.
factor into it, don't it?
That's
What
the
makes,
problem.
what makes me mad about Kawhi is that like I hate load management in the first place, and then everybody used that 2019 year to like that 2019 year like sparked
Omari, he's
this
him, though,
era.
right?
No, but like the 2019 sparked this era of niggas sitting. Like niggas did not rest this much prior to
Yeah,
Kawhi
exactly.
winning this chip,
But
and
like-
they were like, oh,
Let him finish that.
yeah, they're like, oh, they see Kawhi, he rested a bunch of games and still won the chip, and then every single year since then, this shit has not worked for this nigga. Like, and so it's like that he got, and I truthfully think that load management is the reason why there's so many injuries.
Yeah, what's the point of him
Like-
load managing if he's just not even gonna play?
Just-
the
That's
playoffs?
my.
Just in
Like,
general of the
exactly.
NBA, like, I feel like the whole trying to be careful, like not do as much to like not get hurt. Like I feel like that's the reason why niggas get hurt.
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's
JJ Redick said this on this podcast too. I think he's
Yeah, like-
Sam McGundy tweeted
or he was talking to Paul George, and literally Paul George, funny enough,
Yeah, like-
and Paul George was saying like, because we don't get to practice as hard as we used to, like we don't
Yeah,
get to
like-
we don't get to simulate the intensity of the actual game in practice because we sitting, we're missing games every now and then, so we hop in, we got to go basically from 0 to 100.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like I feel like
I do think Kawhi does have like an actual like degenerative knee issue.
Yeah,
he
Where
does.
it's,
Dude, he does
it's
more Usman knees, bro.
not-
That's
really-
worse.
Like, it's not gonna get better. Like how like it's not gonna get better than it is now. So
Dude, like-
he'll play games that
so-
he actually.
Even when I see him, like, IRL, like, he be limping and stuff like that, too. And even when you see him on the court, the way he walks, he limps like he's an old man.
So let's put it in perspective. Let's put it
How
in
old is
perspective.
that's sad, bro.
Yeah,
It actually
he actually has knees.
It's sad because he's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Dude, because
Like,
when he plays,
you wanna
even other
see that.
people on like let's say the NBA analysts and shit, right? They be talking about Kawhi. Is like, dude, when Kawhi, like, if I need to win a playoff game, not a series, a game, I want Kawhi Leonard in that game.
I mean,
It's like a
game
lot
one-
of people
game
say
one,
that.
he's like the best on the court.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
taking KD, Devin Booker.
That's what I'm saying. Take game 1 for example. In the Suns' home court versus Kevin Durant and Devin freaking Booker, while Westbrook wasn't having a career night,
Didn't
while
give
Paul
a
George
fuck.
wasn't on there, they still managed to
Didn't
beat him.
give a fuck.
Those type of moments are to me what like
Why he
prove
gets
that
paid, he does.
Kawhi is him. But back to the availability question.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
a-
It's unfortunate
like,
that he doesn't play as much.
It's a scale of, like, are you angry at him because he's not playing, or you're, like, feel sad for him?
Both.
Sad,
Both.
sad and angry.
It's unfortunate
Both.
situation.
Unfortunate. It's
I
both.
just don't believe in the load management, and I feel like that's
But he
why
needs it.
No, but I mean I know he needs it, but I feel like everybody else in the league uses it as an excuse to start doing the same shit.
But back to your point of saying, like, the 2019 season, that's like, it's a copycat league. That's a precedent.
That's what
if
I'm
you
saying,
see someone
like-
do that, he played like 62 games that year
Let me
either way.
ask-
That's what I know. Like, it's not even but I think that like people saw that and just like like it's copycat. Like they're gonna start trying to do it too. I think that's why there's so much like random, like
Injuries.
after that niggas started resting all the time. Like
Yeah. Getting hurt
they
too,
come
more
back from
injuries
games and then like it used to just be like minute restriction. Like when people would come back from games, it'd be like minute restriction, whatever. Like they just eventually ramp up. But now it's like they sit back to backs for half the rest of the year, like. And then they like some niggas like they just sit back to backs the entire year. Like they'll come back from injury from the last year, and then for the rest of the whole year they sit back to backs. It's like
Omari
damn,
did that
nigga,
too.
like-
I mean, it depends on the injury. Like, I think that's valid for ACL injuries because it's hard to get back from that.
Yeah, like some, but I think like
What is his
there's so much
knee?
science that I've seen that like
Yeah.
when it comes to
Short
tendons and ligaments, like some people, like people just will like rest it like too much to the point where like if they don't strengthen it, it's not gonna get to where it was before, and that's why they keep
The
getting
Jonathan
injured.
Isaac knees.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Thank God.
You think
Relax,
Usman got worse knees than him? Or it's not the same
Then
bubble.
who?
Like Kawhi.
Nah, Usman got
So,
worse.
UFC fighter,
You
right?
got-
Because he
You guys
said,
ready, bro?
if he's telling the truth, but I said, I think he's lying. But if he's telling the truth, he says that he needs to walk on grass and not fucking concrete because that shit hurts. Like,
No,
cement hurts
can't walk on the
shit
street?
out of his knee. Yeah, he said.
Usman?
He said that if there's grass, he'll literally walk on the grass opposed to the.
And Kawhi get the New Balance Tempur-Pedic shoes.
I know. What the fuck?
What were you gonna say earlier?
No, I was gonna ask everybody this. Is this the end of the Kawhi, Paul George, Clippers?
No.
Yeah, I think so.
Let
Let
me
me
tell you
go
what.
run this shit back
Yeah.
after
For
for 4 seasons.
I'll tell you-
Let me read it here. They got 4 seasons of this Kawhi PG experiment. last 3 of the seasons, either Kawhi or PG have been injured in the playoffs, and the other season they blew a 3-1 lead to Denver.
Yeah.
So what the fuck you gonna do
And it's
next?
like the
As a Clipper fan, this is fucking devastating.
yeah, I like Clipper fans too. They're really nice.
Fuck Clipper fans.
You are a
Hey,
Clipper
fuck
fan, motherfucker.
Clipper
Look at
fans.
your shirt and hat.
It's free, bro.
Go back to San Diego.
Clipper fans are
Go back to
cool.
San Diego.
Clipper fans are cool until they start bringing up talking shit with the Lakers. Since you guys got nothing. I'm just saying, like,
Remember
you guys
when
love to
you
live in the present, but like, you forget everything else.
fucking banners on our fucking. You putting selfies on our banners?
You're not gonna show you're not gonna show Laker banners during a Clippers game.
Show his Blake bitch.
Show Blake
Griffin.
Blake Griffin.
That's talking about tapping in and shit. You better tap in before you do some
Damn.
fuck shit.
You're gonna get like some foreign player people that want to watch the game. They see the banners. Oh, Lakers have so many banners. They're gonna become Laker fans. Not Clipper
Aspired to
You're
be like
renting-
these
you're renting
motherfuckers.
Staples. You're renting-
Yeah, bro.
So,
let me,
hey, the niggas
let me
get
go
out
back
of
to
there
your
next
question
year.
though.
They rented the Staples. They ain't belong in
Yeah.
Get him out of here.
They're gonna run this until like they're gonna milk it as much as possible because
They gonna
you
try.
They
forget
already
like
did they not?
No,
What
because-
are they gonna do next season?
you forget that the Intuit Dome is coming in 2024.
Who's gonna want to watch these motherfuckers losing the
Dude,
playoffs?
you're
every
gonna tell
year?
me Paul George and Quiet is not like box office? Not, I mean,
What?
They're not
you
even
want to
on
watch
the
them
can't
play.
be on the
When they're on the
screen.
court, though.
They're on
You
street
wanna
Come
watch them
down
play.
to the screen.
They're wearing this
So,
type of clothing.
In terms of a marketing perspective, you want to make sure that you have your best product out there on the field, and you want people to come to the Intuit Dome
But people
itself.
are
This
catching on to this product.
Yeah, but let's say this is bad.
Not
marketing.
casual fans. I mean, Kawhi Leonard. Oh,
Now,
I
these
love
niggas
him.
being
Paul
hurt
George.
is bad
Oh, I
marketing.
love
In
him.
the playoffs,
It
bro,
is.
the casual fan will catch on to this.
Westbrook. That's
Now,
It's
this
the
is
second
marketing
time in the
around
last
that.
3 years he's
Okay,
missed
but
time.
would you rather have like
maybe one of them.
lottery team in the Intuit Dome or Paul George? and
Okay,
Kawhi?
obviously,
Let's
if
say.
you're moving
Okay,
into
see?
the new stadium, nobody
Yeah.
gonna
Like
fucking
even,
go
even
there.
like logistically, like their contracts, like they're not up yet, and they just got Westbrook. Like they're gonna ride this out for a little longer before they actually just.
But it's like,
give up.
do you see that like as a fan or the GM or whatever perspective you want to look at it from?
You need to get on
What
steroids.
you're gonna be like? Let's keep running this back and
I feel
hope
like
they
they're
get
gonna
up
wait.
1 year.
I think they're gonna wait until like Paul George and Kawhi and Westbrook all on a series together, and then they actually lose.
Dude, the thing about the Clippers team too, like, or their staff, like, they always give them better players every single year. They got Norman Powell,
Their
like, 2
team
years
is so
back.
much better. It's always
It
so
always
much
gets
than the
better and
Lakers,
better and
like-
better.
and
They
still
pull
do
they
that,
pull
like-
role players out of nowhere. It's like they get a
They got
second round
Mason
pick
Plumlee
for
and,
Mason
like, fucking-
Plumlee.
Yeah, it's a great organization.
Mason
Like,
Plumlee
they just
demon.
can't stay healthy enough to play the games.
Like we
It's
couldn't
sad.
try to go get Mason Plumlee for a second round. Like
You guys are good this year,
Use
though.
the
so-
motherfucker.
Yeah,
If
yeah, we can use that.
If Lakers got Mason, they would have used him. I promise you. This
Yeah.
man does not like using a center other
Like
like.
like Mo Bamba.
Nah,
Play Obama once. See what happens.
No, let's talk about
That's a
the
different
Westbrook resurgence, though, about him, like, actually
Oh,
keeping
yeah,
his team
yeah.
alive in the playoffs.
Nah, dude,
What is he
I-
averaging right now? In the
26-7-7 or something.
Hey man, shout
Even
out to
today?
I got a whole
Who's
rant
a
on this
Westbrook
guy.
fan?
Go ahead, Omari.
Yeah, go
But
ahead.
nah, dude. Okay, like I can't stand when people were like, oh, like the Lakers didn't give him a chance. Like, bro, he had he had multiple chances to do the same shit that he's doing in these games, and I was like, this shit is straight mental. Like, you can't uncoach a nigga missing wide open layups, like and missing dunks and shooting off the backboard. Like, that's not anything
It's the environment.
that Vogel
fair.
could have done. You know, like.
It's not
way,
coachable.
or there's no
Or
way.
he missed a
Yeah, or
lot.
there's
It's like
like
two coaches
even if
could
the
do
team
that.
is bad, it's not like this nigga was playing good and carrying these niggas like, oh, then we losing. Like, he was shooting 28%, and now he's shooting 75% from the three. Like,
Is it mental
It's a
or is it
mental thing.
It's the
is it
environment.
fit?
I think it's
Strictly
environment.
fit, coach.
it wasn't even fit. No,
It's
but
strictly fit.
Yeah.
The team is better.
Team success is fit, but like he's still like he could take the shots he's taking right now. He was taking these shots. He was just breaking.
Nah, not
Like,
the same capacity.
he was
like,
taking
the level,
threes.
like, you guys don't have any shooters around him.
But no,
you
I'm
know
not
what?
talking about his assist totals or nothing. Like,
No, I mean, it opens
he
up
was
the floor is
but
what I mean.
Niggas was still leaving him open because he couldn't shoot.
No, it's because
You know what I
look,
mean? Like,
it's like
yeah.
his whole game is driving to the basket, either kicking out or finishing at the rim. Okay. With the Clippers, all they got is shooters. They got Eric Gordon, they got Marcus Morris, Norman Powell, fucking what's that? Terrence Mann, all spacing the floor.
Island, yeah.
Right. With the Lakers, we got two players that are better than you at getting to the rim. Anthony Davis and LeBron James. That's
LeBron's
our
not like a
whole.
primary shooter either.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Driving.
If you're getting to the basket with what you do best, that means LeBron and AD on the perimeter, which means everybody's packing the paint, which means you're getting triple team, which means you got to take fucking garbage ass off the backboard jump shots.
And last year, you
someone
guys had
just
no damn
doesn't work.
shooters, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, last year was even worse.
It's team
But
fit.
dude,
When the
these
team
shots
is-
he's open. Like, I understand what you mean, but these shots that he's taking in all those clips, most of them he's open.
Okay, but
Like,
you gotta
most of them,
realize,
like, you know what I
the
mean?
fit on the
Like,
court,
It
like,
is- it's
how it
mental.
spaces
A
the
lot of
floor,
it's
gives them
mental.
like a better feeling or opportunity on the court to make these shots rather than him always getting triple teamed or not triple teamed, but like
Here,
when he
let me
drives,
read the
they'll
stats.
collapse.
Look at some of the
I know,
people.
but like
Same with the environment
but
too.
let
I
me
think
read
it's
the
both
stats here,
fit
let me read
and
the
mentality.
Look at some of the people he's played with.
Yeah,
He's played with some ass teams, and he's done better.
every team he's played good on besides
Lakers.
Lakers.
But I think it was an environment thing. Like not like when I say mental, I mean like the environment wasn't good for him.
I think
like,
it's
mentally, not even just. The
But
fit,
he's
like,
not allowed to like handle the ball a lot more because Kawhi
But
Leonard
he-
is not a ball dominant player either.
Paul George isn't ball dominant either.
Like
He's not even there.
Yeah.
LeBron is ball dominant.
But there was like
LeBron
mad,
is ball
there was
dominant.
mad stretches where the Lakers literally had no stars.
And even this right now, what he's doing in the playoffs, these are his percentages: 46, 41, 88. That's not even sustainable. Like that's not even.
Right now he's shooting better
Even
than
if we're talking about prime
He
Russ,
is.
even if we're talking about prime Russ, these aren't even as close to as good.
I
Like
think it's
not even as good as this, which is that's
Maybe
why
it's
I don't
some
even think
proof.
this is.
Well, maybe
just on a hot
it's
streak.
the playoffs though.
it's the playoffs and then like
He's versing KD. He gets
the narrative around him, the way he's playing harder, like super hard,
He
everything adds up
could
to
just be
this.
enjoying. He couldn't
And
have
they're counting him out. There's no
Yeah.
pressure.
Maybe he could have done this on the
whatsoever.
Lakers team.
The fans
they were
love
in
him
the
there
playoffs.
too. Like it's a perfect environment for him.
Yeah, it is.
No, I think the Lakers still
No,
put pressure.
Yeah, you can.
Now he's on the Clippers. There's not as much pressure. You don't got to live up to a $40 million contract. Like
that too.
the coach has other options to go to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Clippers Twitter isn't on him like Lakers Twitter is.
They're supportive, man. They're supportive.
Isaac was asking me like, what's his contract? Like, how much did they actually end
a
up paying?
minimum.
Just like 4.5.
Well,
Because he's
you have
getting
to.
paid 47 million.
Yeah.
Utah bought him out, yeah.
Or
So
Utah's
They
paying
still,
him.
but then Clippers still have to offer him.
They getting the
No,
worth out of that.
He's making 47 mil. What, he wants another 12 million? Greedy ass fuck?
No, I'm saying like, what is
Check
the
what it
minimum?
is.
What's the minimum?
Oh, like 1.7 or something?
No, there's no way.
It
No,
is.
there
Isn't it like 5? I thought it
That was
was
1.5.
It was like 4.5 or something.
That was
like-
fine.
The vet minimum?
Yeah, that was like.
I thought it went up.
How do you
qualify? There you go.
You just have to be after
Is that what they actually
qualify
did?
for vet minimum?
Yes,
Yeah.
That's what Malik
they're
Monk
paying.
got paid.
Well, he's not getting paid that much. The Clippers are just paying him that much.
Wow,
They're
that's
gonna pay
crazy.
more next year for sure. But
Bro, he's balling out for
He's
them.
not going to get a real contract.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because he fits on that team.
There's a
He
bunch
fits
of
on
old
that
heads on
team.
that team, man.
What's up with this boy?
Huh?
What's up with this
He
boy?
actually got hurt. We saw the injury, so.
He's it's right. He's still out.
He can come.
No
Well,
way.
they're not gonna win.
No, that's
This nigga
terrible.
signed a 1 year, $784,000
Boom.
contract with Westbrook.
It's 750K, right?
$780,000.
That's what I thought.
Well, but he's getting paid 40
Yeah, he's
million
getting
from
paid-
the Jazz. Like,
Yeah.
Well, that means that he said, "I'm gonna ball out for y'all for less than the minimum."
Damn, what if you went to like the Bucks or something? Like a super good team and
You
you're
destroy
like,
that
"Oh,
team's
this
that would be terrible.
Yeah, he
You
can
think
fuck
so?
up. He might.
Yeah, this is
Like,
like
a super good team
Like
and
Drew
then
Holiday
like a
is like
super team
he's
or
the
something.
man. Like
You gotta realize he also
perfect player
stayed
for
on
that
the. He also stayed in the Clippers because he didn't want to move his family and shit. Like,
From LA, that
It
makes
was a good fit. either
W
way.
strats, W
That's
strats.
actually good. Yeah.
Let's
He
talk
going
about
to
the Suns,
Utah.
though, since it's the series.
hey, let's talk about Devin Booker.
I'm actually worried about the Suns against
nastiest
the
niggas
actual
all
good team like the Nuggets
Yeah.
because their depth was like you could see that in the Clippers games where they didn't have
Yeah.
anybody.
I also
Damn,
think
you see what Torrey Craig was shooting?
I'm saying, but like,
Steph Curry
they
there.
need
He's
Torrey
a
Craig to
starter.
do
He's
stuff
a
like
starter.
that.
Cameron Payne,
He's
baby.
averaging like 18 right. It's
He's a
crazy.
role player, though. Depth is equal.
Cameron's gonna bring the pain.
That's better off without.
Cameron's in pain.
I'm just kind of scared for like
But I think
getting
Monty
exposed in the series.
Williams is partially to blame for that. Like, the game one, he played Josh Jacoby 4 minutes. Like, how are you? He was in the regular season rotation damn near. Well,
Yeah,
since the
starting.
trade. the
He's a
whole
great
time.
defender. He's a great defender.
Devin was so mad. He was like, "Why does this nigga change up the rotation right before play?" Like,
Yeah, it's just
he was
a bad
like, "They
idea.
changed it up in the first."
They are
first game of
undefeated.
playoffs.
Hey, like in and
Yeah.
out too. Like roll with that in the
Like,
playoffs.
what the fuck does Shamit provide you except sometimes?
That was
he's
trash.
trash.
His ass.
Nothing. It gives you nothing.
Like,
Why is he playing
to
20
me,
minutes?
I feel like he's like he has skill though. Like once you watch him play, like
What skill are you watching?
like
name me some
He's still
skills.
not.
He's not- I know, I agree with you. He's not good, but like
He's just
his
a
like
shooter.
jab step, his shot, it
He's
looks
just
nice.
a shooter.
It looks good. Like his pull up looks nice.
Not even
like Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier looks good, but he's not good.
What the
That's like
fuck?
Jordan Ward. It's like, oh, he's
Yeah,
cool, but
yeah.
he's like, oh, you know,
He got a bat. He looks nice. Like
He just
Jab.
said jab.
his fundamentals are like really good.
If he was in the G League, he would get his money, but not in
Lakers versus
NBA.
Bad Boy Nice.
He's not making the contract.
It's 3D, but not too much 3D. You're not saying
A little light on the three and a little light on the
You see what I'm talking about? though? Like his
Little bit.
fundamentals are like above average. But
He's not the
just
best
not good enough
passer.
to compete.
He's
at
just
that
like-
level.
I feel like he should
He's
be a
right
decent
there.
role player, but like he's just not.
What the
He's
fuck?
not doing it right
Yeah,
now.
that's
Yeah.
smart.
We'll see in the next series if they get exposed.
The thing I don't like too is that Devin Booker is like the primary scorer on the team right
I
now.
told you
He's
it's
still
his
his
team.
team.
Told you it's his team.
Totally.
I sent it to you last time, remember?
Yeah, but
KD, but
He's
doesn't
completely
he wants to be a
capable
one,
of
but
doing
not be a one. Like, you know?
yeah, like he
He's
said, do
not-
you? I'll get my stats.
Like you're
It's
not
not
gonna
that.
see
It's
KD
not
like
that.
drop 60 or anything
It
like
worked.
that.
It's not even that. It's just they're double teaming Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
It's
the
a
time,
lot of. It takes pressure
Hey,
off.
but
the
look,
court.
Russ is doing a good job guarding him as well.
doubling. Y'all doubling?
And that's how you play winning basketball. If KD just said, "Yo, fucking get out of my way, I'm gonna score anyway," like that's
He's
not.
averaging like 9 assists, best.
I feel like
KD's averaging like 9 assists.
You got
Like
swing the
perfect
fucking
playmaking.
rock. Like
I
I
feel
feel
like,
man the most attention, somebody's gonna be open.
I feel like Booker's like hunting shots though, rather than trying to get KD involved in some.
That's the game
Hey, they're
style.
winning. Who the fuck cares?
You know why?
I mean, they're winning because of.
You know why too? It's because Chris Paul's not fucking. He don't have the strap.
He's
Last
not-
time-
Dude, that's why he should be initiating the offense and getting KD involved and letting Booker score on the floor of the offense. Every podcast, I'll tell Gabe that. Every podcast I break my voice.
Get it out.
I mean, all three of them are really good playmakers.
Yeah, they are.
They can set up for each other.
That's a good.
But like, I don't like the forcing shots. I don't think that's gonna be there coming into future series like the
I
Nuggets.
feel like you can scheme against it.
Yeah, you can. And Chris Paul should be the initiator of getting KD involved. Maybe they haven't played enough games with each other to figure that out.
That
But
too.
In the interview, he said he was still finding his way. Like,
yeah, and he even called
After
Monty
this game. Yeah.
about what they want him to do, and you can see that on the court.
I feel like if that's the case, if they try and force Devin Booker to continue to take bad shots, right? Like if the Nuggets force Devin Booker, I feel like either Chris Paul or KD or Devin's gonna realize like, yo, stop that shit. Like move up. They're gonna like literally immediately
it out.
feel it and like yeah, fuck that. We're changing it up.
They're
And then
good.
we'll go to KD or go to Chris Paul offense. I think their team is constructed in a way where they could like combat almost any. Not everything, but you know, almost a lot of defenses and strategies.
It's just too much skill.
Yeah.
Dude, too much offensive skill. Like it's overloaded.
It's only their top 5.
Like if your play's broken up,
like,
just
only
give it
their
KD
top
and just think of something.
Like
It's crazy.
they're not deep. I feel like they're not deep enough.
Well,
If they verse if a deep team like the Nuggets come and they
I don't think
like
they can do
capitalize.
You gotta check out
Do
defense.
we-
that. They got.
Do we
like,
know how
they
much
got
they're
rotation.
playing Booker and KD like separately and together, like 42
40
minutes?
They both play like
not
45
anymore,
minutes.
not
Is,
anymore.
is one of them always on the court?
Kawhi went down.
Is one of them
Yeah,
always on the
start
court?
putting it
Oh,
down.
listen, I watched some.
You have to do that. Like,
They have to, yeah.
every star should have one player.
I think for their scenario, if they as long as they have one of those two guys before shit gets too bad, I think they'll be fine. It's crazy, like that's how like crazy it is. Like
I'm a believer. Like you can do an 8-man rotation and win the chip.
You can,
Yeah, but even
I think
then,
they're
like,
imagined to do it.
even they struggle for 8. Like,
So-
like who really comes out their bench?
Damian
they got
Lee's
Biombo.
solid.
Who's off their bench? Biombo.
Bismack is, in my opinion, they're
Torrey
like,
started
they're
there.
one of their most like.
Torrey started.
Bismack
Torrey
Biombo?
started.
Yeah, he's still in the league, man.
TJ doesn't
Lee.
get minutes.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe
they
he
just
just
got
got,
him.
like,
Like,
Are they
I don't
chucking
know
Shannon?
why the fuck
I don't think
TJ
he's
Warren
not
can't
ready.
get
They're
minutes.
chucking
He's
Shannon
on the
bench,
team.
right?
T. Ross don't get minutes.
There is no way TJ Warren is
Yeah,
going to be worse
that's out
than
there, it's right.
than-
That's
than
how bad
Spencer
is it?
Shaman.
That's like a
There's no
random
way.
20-point game to swear
Yeah,
down.
Shannon gets more minutes than these niggas. Like,
Terrence Ross is better than Shaman. I can like put him.
Yeah,
Nah,
TJ
he's not
Warren,
getting
you
minutes.
cannot convince me that TJ Warren cannot give you in 15 minutes what Shaman gives you in 25.
Yeah,
There's
or
no
T.
way.
Ross too. Like
It's not like he plays defensively.
That goes back to your point about
but he can make some.
Monty. Like
Better act well.
if he doesn't get it done within this season or next season, I think he's out the door too.
And you know who else?
Especially with the weapons that he
yeah,
has.
it'll be sad if he doesn't in the next couple seasons.
Like with
Two. He got this season and next season.
For another downfall.
Who does?
Monty Williams.
The Suns are lucky that the Clippers only got really interior presence because DeAndre ain't get his ass punked, bro.
He is, bro. I was like, dude, Mason Plumlee's like making this.
He got to play Jokic next round. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Like
We
you
don't-
said,
we
he's
don't
soft, bro. We know this though. man.
Jokic's gonna be averaging like a triple double.
see- What is it? Game 2 that out rebounded by Chris
Again.
Paul. Like how can that? You can't let that happen. I don't know. You just
How many
can't
games do
let
you
that
think
happen.
this is the Clippers is gonna go? 5?
Dude, if Kawhi doesn't play, then
Yeah.
They'll be
Yeah,
they'll
they'll be
Yeah,
there.
even if he does play, I think it's 5. You think it's 5 too? Clippers, Suns,
Yeah, I think it's 5.
3-1 down.
It's
They're going back
3-1.
home,
Hopes are done. Your
Yeah,
stars ain't
Kawhi's-
returning.
Kawhi's not
Pack
gonna
it
come
up.
back.
You're going to
They
Phoenix.
said they don't know, indefinite.
Oh, then yeah, they got it.
It's just it's so crazy to me. Like if you put a fully healthy Clipper team, you got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard.
Why
Bro,
probably in rehab?
They would be in the finals. Like, and I'm not like, I think that team fully healthy during the whole playoffs could make the finals like pretty medium like difficulty.
They'll probably have a
Alright,
snowball effect.
Because dude, the defense and offense, Kawhi Leonard and
Kawhi and
Paul
Giannis
George,
in the finals.
that'd be crazy.
Man.
I would love to see it.
He's robbing us of great basketball. His knees. Not
I mean,
his
Kawhi's not the
knees.
defender he used to be anyway, though.
Dude, imagine Paul George on Denver
Yeah.
and like
He's
Kawhi
still
on
that man,
KD.
though.
Oh my god, like
Yeah.
Kawhi doesn't have to try so hard. Like
This would have been a fully healthy. This series would have been pretty good. I think the Clippers, like seeing how not bad the Suns look, but like
How good the Clippers look.
yeah, how good the Clippers
Oh,
look game 1.
injuries, man.
And I was like, oh, okay, like if they had PG, like they
Kawhi
might get
outperforming them. Like he literally put the team on his back. bro.
I'm like, damn,
Talking
nigga,
about-
like against KD and Book, like
That's how KD
38
is,
on
bro.
him,
yeah, but
like,
you're right. Yeah.
and he was playing good, like he was playing good D. I'm like, this nigga crazy.
What?
Him.
He was playing good D, man. I literally say he playing good D. You know?
Yeah, I
the
mean,
Clippers
with
taking a
the
side
injuries,
here,
man,
too.
it's kind of just robbed us.
No,
I thought this was going to be the
six,
best
maybe
first round
seven.
series.
That Cavs game was gonna be.
Yeah, what I thought this one was gonna be, it would have been 2 elite players matching up in the first round, but injuries are taking that away. Speaking of another series, injuries taken away from Giannis.
And Tyler Hero.
They're playing right now. As we're recording.
Just watched the game. We were watching it. It was
The Heat are up at halftime by 13.
Butler's going fucking crazy.
In the second round against the Knicks.
Butler's going fucking
15
berserk.
points in the third quarter now.
I have a clip that
He's
says
3 for 3, or he was.
Hey, if the Heat can, I don't think they're gonna win the series because I don't even think that the Bucks need Giannis to win the series.
No, they do need him.
They don't.
What are they up right now? No, not the what is that? The Heat.
13.
It's
The
1-1.
Bucks
I'm
are leading the
saying, when we
series.
watched it right now, they were fucking struggling. They were struggling bad, and I guess they're.
It was in
makes
Miami.
a difference.
But they fucking
let him say why,
game
though.
2 they
Why do you
literally
think
fucking
they're not
stomped their ass. They won by like 50
but
points.
they don't got Himmy
It's
Butler.
gonna be a problem. If they don't have Ante, it's gonna be a problem.
Not for this series.
Omar, what do you think?
Explain why.
We're watching that game right now.
Because
They're up 14 right now.
That's what I'm saying. We're watching. They look like shit. They look like they don't have anybody to rely on. Remember this playoff basketball? That shit slows the fuck down.
Yeah, but the Heat have a terrible
Jimmy is
team
cooking.
outside of. First of all, they lost Tyler Hero too. So now
I know that's what you
now
were saying.
Jimmy Butler, Adebayo, and fucking pray to God Kyle Lowry does
right.
something.
Where's Victor Oladipo,
Like
man?
shit.
He's
Lowry's
not
playing
playing
like shit right
Think
now.
so?
Nah, he's not.
Clearly,
They're
they're not
playing
playing
him.
him.
They're playing him now.
A little bit.
They have to now with
Yeah,
Tyler Hero's out.
It'd be like
Same
if
with
you
Duncan.
don't give him like.
Duncan!
Duncan's
No, he's bad. He's
Yeah,
bad.
he is
Duncan's
bad.
nuts,
No, I'm saying he's
boy!
bad, but he's playing right now. Like he's
But
getting
like-
minutes because
but-
I think
gets cooked
Victor.
on
I think
defense
Victor is still
every time.
good. I think you have to give him a consistent like 20 minutes for like 20 games, and he'll get his rhythm back. He didn't get his rhythm.
Oladipo?
30.
You're talking about Oladipo?
Yeah,
I think
I
Oladipo.
think his
No, but they haven't been playing them all season.
He was not like involved.
Oh!
Is what like he's trying to say.
Talk about
they put him in
somebody
like sometimes.
that bet on themselves
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Oh,
And he got injured.
and got fucked
Dude.
over.
Isaac, 120 million off the table. Not niggas making $1 million.
I know.
He fumbled
No, I know
bags,
he
by the
really
way.
did. I remember hearing that. I was like, how do you-
100 million.
120 is crazy. Like
No, we do it.
What happened though? What happened?
He said, nah, I don't want to.
No, I know he said nah,
Rockets either.
but he said nah, and then
He wants
what?
to win a join a championship team, and he wants to make money winning a championship.
And then went somewhere, which was
The Heat, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna bet on myself and get a contract with the
and
Heat."
got hurt maybe.
yeah, he
Yeah,
got hurt again.
and then that's a hard.
Well, he's an idiot. Nah, because if you're getting hurt,
They're
you
literally
need to
better
take that
without
back
him.
immediately.
I'm not even
You feel me?
kidding.
Facts.
Like it's like a car that's breaking down.
Josh
You need
playing
to
tonight.
set him up.
Breaking news.
He's not gonna play good.
He's playing today.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Just smack his ass.
We can talk about it when we get there, I
He's gonna
guess.
play 15 minutes. I'll be like,
Let's finish this Heat series.
I'll be like this
Say, why do you think
every time he
the
comes in.
Bucks are gonna win?
Because their depth is just better. Their players are just better. Their defense is still there when they got rim protection and Brook Lopez. They don't even necessarily need Giannis.
Yeah, they
Bobby
have
Portis is a good defender, 6th Man of the Year candidate.
Yeah.
They don't need Giannis in this series to win. Now, they may extend the series to 6-7 games just because Giannis is not here.
Do you think he's gonna come back?
Now, I don't know. I don't think it even matters. Like, they just need him next round.
I mean, like I feel like if Drew's like not having a good game, who's scoring?
That's my
Bobby
point.
too.
Middleton,
He
like
had a good game.
Middleton is not that man. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now.
You're not watching the
You think
playoffs.
Middleton is that man?
Right.
There's a reason why he's been number 2 forever.
He says that.
Isaac, he's averaging like 30.
You're talking out of your ass right now.
Hold on,
You're talking out of your
He's
ass.
averaging 30.
You're talking out of your
We've
ass.
established that getting you 30 is not going to win the game all the time, though.
Yeah,
We established that a lot of
McCallum.
times.
They just said who else is gonna score.
Yeah,
You
that's
said not
what he's
Middleton.
No, but okay, but we're talking about winning the series.
No, score. You said if Drew's not scoring, you said
Oh,
you
that's
said that
good
shit was
point,
not
good point,
Middleton.
good point. Yes, that's a good question. Good point.
I
yeah.
understand what you're saying. Like, scoring sometimes may not lead to winning, but like Chris Middleton scoring.
I just feel like
That shows that he's
Middleton not going to get you the dub. You need more than Middleton.
By himself.
Did last game they won by 50 points.
Yeah, Drew though.
Did they have Monte? Or
Other players.
I don't know. It's literally-
Other players scored. It wasn't just Chris Middleton scoring.
I know, but I'm saying like they that's what I'm saying. You don't need Giannis to win these games.
Bobby gave you
Blew
20.
their ass out.
Bobby gave you
To
20.
rebut that though, like I've seen Jimmy Butler come into the series with worse teams, and this nigga just.
holy.
Pause. You see?
I've seen him go into series with the worst team.
What worst team does he have? Please show
the
me.
bubble with when they versed the Bucks in the first round and swept them.
That's a worse
Because of
team.
Jimmy. The team was.
It was the same
worse.
team that had better role players and Tyler Hero was healthy. How is that a worse team?
His team was worse when the Bucks were supposed to make it to the finals. He was.
That's what he was worth. 120 minutes. That's what he was worth.
He wasn't
how to play.
That's a
You
worse
can tell
team
me
than
that
his team
the-
right now.
No,
That's
I'm
the worst
saying,
team.
like,
He's just older.
I've seen previous seasons where Jimmy Butler has had worse teams than his opponents.
I'm asking you.
He means that Jimmy's the underdog.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Not that his team was worse than
Okay.
now.
Okay. That makes more sense. I'm
Jimmy's
like, what the fuck are you
underdog.
talking
Thanks,
about?
Mark. So like, I'm saying like, we've seen it happen before where he's carried teams to beat other teams.
Yeah.
So what's
Bam.
stopping him? So what's stopping him now?
Right,
Because
guys.
he's literally doing it right
Bam is
now.
playing aggressive as fuck right
It's
now.
not a
up
1-on-5 matchup. Like
Currently up
you
19.
need, you need other guys to give you something. Like even if they don't have to give you necessarily fucking 30 points,
Yeah.
but they need to hit shots. They need to play defense. They need to, be able to shoot, provide you something.
Yeah.
The team they have right now does not have any of that.
Yeah,
I
like,
get you.
Struce was good for them last year. Vince
Yeah.
was good,
But
but
it's like,
he was one game away from making it to the finals, and it was primarily Jimmy Butler like going crazy. And
Yeah,
that's
and
your
that's-
The other guys were helping him. Bam was playing
Yeah.
better.
When
Now,
Tyler Hero was
them two play
No,
good,
no,
played a fucking
no,
problem.
we checked the stats before.
He wasn't
like
awful that series.
Max Struess, Gabe Vincent, they were
He
hitting
wasn't
threes.
awful that series. What
The
are you saying?
Celtics one?
Yeah, the one
Oh,
Jimmy
he was-
Butler missed the final shot.
What year are we talking about? Last year, right?
You saying when Jimmy missed the final shot?
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
for
Celtics?
three.
Yeah.
That it was trash, bro.
How did it not
Not
trash?
Hero, not Hero,
That dude is
man.
trash.
Oh, you were saying Hero like four
Oh, Hero's
times.
good, Hero's good.
Okay, that's
I
what
was
I'm
talking
saying.
about Bam, we're talking about
Yeah.
Bam.
Well, actually, that was
This nigga's gone awful, bro.
He's a
I
fraud.
don't like him.
He's a bubble fraud.
Bam? You don't like Bam?
No.
Speaking of
Dude, right
frauds,
now he looks good
Bam,
though.
the Mayo.
Right now. He'll show flashes of why he's good, and that's why he's getting the money that he's getting.
If that man
but
was
he'll
aggressive,
be like,
bro.
yeah, he's not aggressive at all.
Oh my god.
That's
But
why
if he
I
was
don't like
aggressive, look, he looked aggressive right now. He
That's-
was getting put
We'll
back
talk about
up.
that 80 thing too. Like,
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
when 80 is
oh my
aggressive,
God, yeah,
he's
nah.
him. But when he's not aggressive, dude, he's terrible.
but
We'll talk about that.
relax on being so aggressive with it.
So what do you think
Oh
about?
my fucking
God.
God.
Who do you think's gonna win the series?
Miami and Bucks.
Yeah.
In what?
I don't think. See, I don't rely on the Bucks as much as Bez thinks. I do think like they don't need him to win, but without Giannis there, I think it could be a struggle. And you never know with the Heat because Jimmy can get shit done. Like it's like he's proving it right now. He's done it before, and if Giannis doesn't play, I could see the Heat winning in 7. If Giannis plays, I think it wins in like 6. You know what I mean?
I didn't think that
Yeah.
back injury was that tough for him to
Me
just.
neither.
That's what I thought.
That should be, bro. You
I
guys
think
ever
people
had
actually
that?
broke his tailbone.
You ever had that shit?
I
bro?
get what Ben- I get what you're
Don't really
saying.
That
take
shit
the
is
air
like
out of
you,
you, too.
but no, like when your tailbone, when you hit your tailbone, dude, you'll feel that shit for like months.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's like so crazy.
Who the fuck?
You know,
did
you
this
be
shit?
getting like chiropractic adjustments and stuff,
Yeah, no,
massages.
it's just like it's
They don't help, bro.
It's because there's a nerve there.
Did you give your take on the series?
There's a nerve
No.
there that like if you hit your tailbone, like you literally feel it. Like you'll be healthy, like you can still be able to play, but it'll still be like it'll linger for like months. Like you'll feel that shit.
So
He thinks he's
essentially,
gonna
if
win.
But I
you
feel like
hit
he'll come
it
back,
just
like-
right, you'll feel it like for a minute.
Because he tried to come back and he
Because-
said it's not
Yeah,
going.
He
He's
bruised
gonna
it. He bruised
Yeah,
his
because
tailbone.
you saw how he was walking, trying to walk, and he was like, nah.
I feel like if like the Bucks absolutely need him,
That
if
shit
they're gonna
hurt.
lose, he'll come back.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
too. Like,
that's a good
if
point.
they're
That, like,
down
you know,
3,
That's why I think they're not
If they lose
rushing him because they know they don't need him
You
to
know-
win the fucking series.
You know what this reminded me of? I wonder if it was like a year or 2 ago. I forgot. I think it was 2 years ago when the Grizzlies took Game 1 of the Jazz. They said Donovan was like out for a while or something. The Grizzlies won in Utah, and they're like Donovan's back and ready, and then they won. Dude, I
This is the
swear,
same thing with
because during
Luka.
the time
They just push it back.
they said Donovan is unclear. We don't know, questionable. Dude, they lost first game. The next game, Donovan's back, like dropping that.
they gave him like course tranquilizer, bro. They gave him
Superman.
tranquilizers.
He's like, get in there, dude. They're gonna win.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
I
sir.
agree with Hussain here. Like, I don't know who's gonna win the series because I think Miami is gonna win the series without Giannis.
Yes.
But if they're up 3, I think Giannis is gonna come back and then they're gonna win this.
That's exactly how I agree.
Or something like that.
Yeah, like
Giannis will do that. Giannis will do
They're
that.
saying like next man up mentality. Somebody said that during the broadcast. I'm like, there's no next man up. in this team, bro.
Middleton.
Top 3 in the world easily.
I need them to beat each other up for the second round.
For the next.
You need the Knicks
What
to
was
pick
your
up the
prediction?
pieces.
Yo,
He
the
said-
Knicks are going
Miami.
The Knicks are going
Oh,
crazy.
Did you ever say fuck Trey Young after the game
We
3?
can talk about the
That's
next.
fucked up.
I love him, bro.
bro. I'm not as strong as like
How Best
without
feels?
without the Bucks without Giannis. But so I feel like if Giannis doesn't come back soon, like the Heat could take it in like. Because right now they're looking
6.
good. I'll say like 6.
I'll say
Same
six.
here.
If
Without
it's
Giannis.
Giannis,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, 6. What about you, Isaiah? You're
Uh,
gonna trust Middleton, so I know where you're going.
yeah, but I mean, I still think it's Ante. If he comes back, I think they win that shit easy. But if he doesn't, I think they could go like
Dude,
6 or 7.
Even him at 25 to 50% helps him win the series.
Yeah,
bro.
and
That's
even him just
25.
being there.
We
Yeah.
said
He's a
25% Paul
presence.
George was a shit, and then
He's
you
a
talk about
straight
Giannis.
presence, bro.
Giannis is different though.
Oh,
Bro,
oh.
Giannis
He
is
is.
actually crazy how he plays 32 minutes. Like, you know, if he could actually
Efficiency.
handle like playing 42 minutes a game or something, like 40
He's the
minutes.
coach though. Like
he
that's
would-
how he does.
Nah, but he can't. He doesn't think he plays too hard. Like he can't.
No, he can play 40, bro.
He needs his
I mean,
energy.
he
He's got the
But,
stamina
like,
for it. He got it.
But I'm saying like on a regular basis, like he probably doesn't want to. You know?
I don't think he does. I think that's how the coach does it. Yeah, that's what he's done. He's been doing that for years. Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, it's been
Or he
working.
come in
so.
with
That's
fucking.
but it's
Kobe.
like how much. But even then, like how much he averages and shit in 32 minutes is like insane to me. Like
Yeah.
that's what I feel like that's Like most people like whose stats are like Giannis and beat Jokic. Well, I mean, Jokic plays a decent amount, but beating them like. They play way more than this nigga does, and he averages damn near better or the same or better. Like,
just how many minutes would Jordan get a game? 35, 36?
Nigga,
realistically, no, that's just it.
Yeah, niggas playing the whole.
Yo, give Giannis 40 minutes.
I remember LeBron against the Pacers in Game 7, and some kind of like keep on LeBron, so I'm playing all game. The funny thing about that series is because the nigga knew his team was trash, and he was like, that's actually so crazy. Like he outed like. He basically said, I know these niggas are trash, I'm just going to go on and play. And everybody knew it. They knew the whole narrative, like, yeah.
I am the team.
They can't have LeBron losing.
Remember when they lost Game 1 in the Jarrett situation? Nigga comes out with the cats done.
That was the series.
Was it after the series? That was after Game 1.
It always does it after the series is over.
We're just talking about this.
That's kind of whack.
The Sixers. Because the series already done.
Alright. I mean, what are you going to say? I mean, I love... Who, nigga?
Joel Embiid is a fraud.
Oh, Mikal? You mean Mikal?
Mikal's averaging, what, 25 in that series? Come on.
Just to get swept?
It's over.
And dance with Damian Lillard the next day? Dance. You saw that clip? Hey.
Alright,
He was
Going down
averaging
3 for
25?
dancing with Dame.
That's recruiting.
Alright, so,
There you go, that's fair.
If he's getting 30
we're going to say the Nets were a ragtag team put together, alright? They did everything they could to not fall out of the playoffs. A lot of teams would have. A lot of teams would have fallen out of the playoffs. I said they wasn't. I said they was going to be like 50.
Give you Mikal spiel because this will be the last for the whole season, nigga.
Yeah, it is.
That's fucked up.
Alright,
So don't say that.
Let him cook, and then.
Mikal proved what he had to in these playoffs.
He's got a
Alright?
bag.
He's going crazy. He averaged like damn near 28 for the last of the what's it called?
Wow. Spencer Dinwiddie proved that he wouldn't be through all the day.
Yeah, he definitely broke
Hey,
that.
dude, when you started talking shit to Kuzma and just fucking went.
Cam Johnson had a good season.
Like, fuck.
Cam and Mikal were the highlights. They came from a good culture.
But
He averaged like 18.
we knew they were good though. Like we're not gonna like.
No,
we knew Phoenix
we
gave
knew-
up something. Like,
We knew Cam could. Like this was like obvious.
The game plan for the Brooklyn Nets
But, like-
was we're going to double team Joel Embiid. We don't care if Tyrese Maxey hits 14 threes. Like, that's basically what happened.
I mean, they really didn't do much. They just
I think we should talk about
It's just like somebody was always open. It's PJ Tucker's, Maxey's. It's just double team on
James.
Joel Embiid all the time.
Dude, James had 7 threes game
He was
1.
garbage the whole series.
Yeah.
They're gonna need him next round. This series it didn't matter because the fucking Nets suck. But they're gonna need him. He can't be playing like this. He can't be giving you fucking
James, or-
6.
oh,
Yeah,
Joel.
James Harden.
Joel has to step up too. I'm not gonna lie. He was not playing like how he should be playing. Like Joel Embiid. He was playing
he's
like
injured now.
below
He ain't playing
par.
at all.
Correct. But
He
during the
playing at
series, he was playing way below par. Like field goal percentage.
I don't think it's
everything.
low par.
He was
I think
getting
it's
double
double
teamed
team.
every
Yeah.
possession.
He's making the right
Literally
play.
every
He's
dude.
making the right play.
PJ Tucker, no one was on him. Tyrese Maxey was getting practice shots up. Like
PJ was 2 in the corner. That's his shot too.
And
The
then-
only 3 he can make.
Jock Vaughn said, you know what, I'm gonna put Royce O'Neal on this motherfucker one-on-one, bring a double team, and then first of all, Embiid flopped.
He flopped. Dude, how was Royce O'Neal shoving him back like this, bro?
He was 280 pounds,
Huge.
7'1",
300
falling
I was
like that.
telling Hussain the other day,
It's
like,
embarrassing.
who can like knock down Embiid realistically?
Shaquille O'Neal.
That's in the league right now.
Steven Adams. Steven Adams
That's
can.
it.
Ante, right?
No, I don't think I'll take him.
You don't think so?
Zion might shoulder charge him.
Zion might be able to. Zion's like a meatball, bro.
Just.
He's like a Larry from Naruto.
Zion
Zion right now.
Embiid is huge though, bro. Like,
Yeah, but like I mean, like Zion quicker.
and this dude's flopping like that. No wonder he gets hurt so much. Like flopping like that at 300 pounds, just falling on the floor.
That's why
Like,
his knees are messed
You
up,
think,
bro.
you
You
think
can't
he
be
should have
doing
been
that.
ejected?
for the game.
Yeah.
Harden should not have been ejected for sure.
That didn't make no
So
fucking
the
sense.
Harden
getting
getting
ejected
to make
was-
up for the first call.
That shit was
True. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
too.
but are you gonna let another man like walk over you like that though? Like looking down?
But you kick someone that's your constant. Like you
Yeah,
choose to do an action.
Why is it
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, by the
Listen,
rules,
just because you say it's justifiable, the NBA is gonna
It
eject
doesn't mean
you.
it doesn't mean like
No,
it's
yeah.
justifiable, but he still should have been
That's right.
ejected.
That's what I'm
because-
saying. The NBA don't care about your
No,
justifications.
but I was asking like, what would you do in that situation?
Yeah, you fucking.
Okay.
If you was someone trying to step over me and disrespect me, yeah, you do that as a man. But when you're in the NBA and you're
I'm leg locking that nigga. And
Like,
John would've shot that
Hey,
nigga.
I'm leg locking him and hold him. I'm like, nigga,
I got
you
a
gonna
story,
time out?
like,
He
I got the
goes
gym
on
one.
TNT
No,
going
but
crazy.
listen, you just gotta think about it like this. Like, you have to be ready to face the consequences. Obviously, he didn't get ejected, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I think he should have been ejected.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say about that kick thing.
I was at the gym once and I was with my friend. And this dude just like he's had to spit. He spit on the floor, and some guy was like next to him, but he wasn't right next to him. He saw him spit. This nigga like checked him. and Was like, "What do you mean by that?"
What?
I'd be so confused.
Niggas
Like,
like, spitting in the
Niggas
floor.
be on go for no reason, bro. Like, the niggas really be like that. That's crazy.
I love what he said though. I love what he said though. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
As if I'm telling you, like, fuck you, bitch, boom. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, that's the crazy stuff, bro. People just be angry.
Yeah, no, that's true.
But you're gonna do the same thing in that situation too.
No, but
niggas staring them down.
Both are right. I will smack the shit out of somebody if they ever try to hover their balls above my fucking head. But Gabe is right though. If I do slap the shit out of somebody, I should expect
you gotta
to get
consequences.
just like outside, bro. Like if I fucking knock somebody,
someone's gonna come after you,
and
bro.
they call the cops, I can't be like, what? like nah, he's fucking face down, ass up. Like
Nah,
no,
that's me. I'm hitting the bag. Like,
he's hitting the bag. But it's not.
in the sack.
With his tongue.
Hey yo.
Yeah, I think you should have got ejected too. I think there's consequences for your actions.
But why was James Harden ejected? Like that was.
I didn't even know he was ejected. What did he do?
He pushed off a little bit.
The same shit he does on every possession for the last 15 years, and he got ejected for it because he scraped the dude's ball sack.
Like, it was annoying. Dude had his hand. You know, like you're allowed to. If a dude has a hand on you to do this, you know, like
a little.
it's in it, right? I
If
feel
they
like
didn't even call it a foul, I would have been fine with it. Like it's not even that bad.
Yeah,
Back to your point, like about James Harden underperforming. Yeah, like 8 points or something, 7 points in the game. Like that's unacceptable, bro. Like,
That's your all NBA, baby. That's your all
It
NBA.
didn't matter, but
That's
when
your
you play
boy.
the fucking Celtics, when you play the Bucks, you can't
and
be
you're
doing that.
preparing to you're wrapping up before the play-in. Like this is the only thing in your career that truly matters. Like I wouldn't be able to sleep at night having 8 points if I'm James Harden, dude.
you gotta be trying to shit on these niggas.
That's your boy though.
Yeah, and I'm holding him accountable.
That's all That's a good point, actually. Yeah,
I think he responded I think he had a pretty good stat line in Brooklyn, game three.
Game 1 and 3.
Yeah. He responded better than before, and today he had a good stat line. Helped Tobias get 25 too, and almost had a triple double. But I think if you want to get to that next level, he's gonna have to showcase his next level, you know. And
He's already been at the next level. He has to get
They have
back
enough.
to it.
You think he's gonna get back to Prime Harden? Or like
No.
80% of Prime Harden?
Like the amount of usage that he used and put his body through is ridiculous to even get back to that level.
You think
He
he's
shouldn't
good?
even want to. Yeah.
Luka's gonna get to that level
Dude,
too.
what are the rumors
Luka might be even
saying?
worse. He's not even athletic. Like James Harden was in shape though, at the time.
You think he's good off
He needs to
ball?
slim down, like, and
Is he
get,
good
like,
off
more
ball?
muscle.
He can play a bit off.
Better than Trae Young, I'll tell you that.
Harden?
Yeah, he can shoot out ball.
But what is the
He's one of
rumors
the
with him
smartest
going back,
players
though?
in the game.
What is the rumors with him potentially going back to Rockets? Why would he want to do that?
Strip clubs.
A bad.
True.
Basically.
They got him in
I think
Philly,
he's
don't
not
have
back,
to.
but like,
Yeah, not saying
dude, Houston's his second home, bro. Like Houston made him who he is today. His career is.
He spent like how many years?
It's not on the decline, but it's coming to an end in like a couple of years. Like go back to Houston. If this is your best chance, honestly, to win a championship at your age.
With Embiid is your
Let's
best
just put like
chance.
a Jason Kidd and
Yeah.
Dallas. Be good enough to lead that team. As
It
a
is true though.
point guard. And
Gabe's right. It is his best chance to win.
With Embiid.
Right now.
You're in the East. You got 3.
Doing all that flopping, that's probably why he got hurt. Like he's falling on the floor all the fucking
Every single
time.
year he gets hurt in the second round.
Yeah, it's probably because he's doing all that flopping
Yeah,
and
dude.
kicking.
It's not good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of kicking,
Speaking of kicking.
Draymond Green suspended for Game 3. Didn't matter.
Fuck
3 tore their ass up.
Malik Monk had like 2 points. Like,
That's why. I mean, that's why he's not a. I mean, we should have
That's
kept
who
him.
he is, though.
We should have kept him.
He's a
That's why he's not
microwave
a superstar.
he's an
like a
ultimate
star.
microwave guy.
Yeah.
Ultimate. He's like
That's what you want as a
steroids.
six man or off the bench.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Hey, we got a series now.
That's why he's
2-0
not
at home for
starting
Sac.
See,
Golden State take care of
let me tell you
business.
my theory here. I think Golden State's going to win the next 4.
Wow.
And the Draymond suspension actually
What the fuck?
motivated them to
Next
go
4?
hard.
This is the ultimate
Next 4,
dick ride
game 6.
Yeah.
I've ever heard.
You didn't even hear my explanation.
Manifested
Man projecting it to the
Always
next
do this.
series. He said 4 games.
I was like,
Because I was talking about when the injury, like when the suspension happened.
He did the same thing. He said this game after game 2.
After
He
the
said this.
suspension happened.
You said this a lot.
Let
You said
him
this a
ride.
lot.
Let him
The
dick
next
ride real
3.
quick.
Go for
Dick
it.
ride. Let me say why. I knew they weren't going to lose the next game at home, because if you lose the next game, the series is done. Nobody ever came back from a 3-0.
Yeah.
Ever. So then I know Curry's going to show who he is. And he showed who he was.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Simple as that. And then we still need a Clay game.
This
is facts.
Jordan Poole, I'm
That's
sorry.
like
That
a
dude
game
he's been awful. Jordan
Austin
Poole's
Reeves
been
better.
terrible.
Austin Reeves.
He's been better
Yeah,
this
there you
series.
Oh, man.
Finally, he says it. Oh my god. We've been waiting all year for that.
This series.
In the playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
I thought
Poole
Poole was
played
nice
whatever
too.
last game, so we're not gonna give him like but
He's better than Poole though.
Yeah,
Man,
but still
it's
better.
terrible.
What's he
Wiggins,
does tonight?
man, this nigga he played for 25 games, comes back
No,
with
can I
Jordan.
just say that shout out?
Wiggins
Let me shout out one player on the fucking Golden State Warriors. Kevon Looney is the GOAT.
He's
He was
terrible.
dominating Sabonis and he scored 4 points.
Sabonis has been underwhelming.
I feel like, yeah.
But the crazy is like the other day he had 15-15. The other day he had like he does it though. It's
But
weird.
he should be better on defense, like on.
He's never been a good defender.
But they're both getting offensive rebounds. They're both banging me like down low.
No,
They
whoever
both
wins
are.
the offensive
They're doing
rebounding battle, they're both banging.
They're both banging.
They're banging hard.
Bunch of AOs today.
Pause. But like you know what I'm saying? They're both getting rough.
The
Pause.
offensive rebounding battle or the rebounding
rough
battle in
each other
general will win the series. Like every game, whoever got the rebounds for game 1, game 2, won them ultimately, and then game 3, Looney went off with his rebounding. But the thing I'm optimistic about the Warriors is because in game 1 and game 2, they played like terrible, and they were still in the game. They were winning the game before Draymond got ejected.
You can say that about the Kings last game though.
But they lost by 20 though. You can see it in the
Dude, Malik Monk was
statistics.
missing wide open shots. You like, but that was
Okay,
playing
but they
terrible.
lost by 20. Warriors playing bad, only lost by like 5, and they all had a chance to win with Wiggins with the 3-pointer, the open 3-pointer in game 1.
Yeah, we
It's crazy.
shouldn't be
I think
losing.
when everybody.
You know who came in and
So,
actually made a difference? Moses Moody. He's giving him good
Yeah.
hitting
Like,
threes,
I
hustling.
don't know why Curry doesn't play the young guys. I don't like
Kuminga's
him in
playing
this
shit.
series because
He's not giving you anything.
Yeah, that's why
Outside
it's
his
useless
5
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
But Moody can hit some
He
shots.
can hit threes.
And he
energy,
He hit 2 threes in the
energy
first
guy.
quarter. I was like, it's already gone. Moody
Yeah,
hit
yeah.
threes in the first quarter. It's already gone. He hit back to
And
back.
you know, role players play better at home.
They, bro, I hate
Who's
role
the-
players like pop off.
Who's
That's
the
right.
orange haired guy?
DiVincenzo.
Oh, DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo.
Hey, bro, that shit was a
Demon.
fucking
Bro, who did he
dumb.
put on skates?
Obviously.
That buzzer
That shit
beater?
was crazy.
I forgot.
Bro, he crossed the fuck out of somebody.
Yeah.
I don't remember. who it was.
DiVincenzo.
Put him on ice.
Yeah, he's
Say
pretty good.
Nico Mannion?
Oh, he had like a bone disease or
Yeah, I
something.
think he's overseas. Yeah, he's playing overseas though.
Honestly, I see the series go either way.
So what do you think now? Give me a prediction. for
Even
the
now, I
series.
still think,
say
like-
Golden State 6.
I say Kings
I
in
don't,
7.
I don't see Golden State beating them at home.
Yeah, me too. Me neither.
Really?
Kings in 7 sounds good.
I'll always go
Kings
back
in
to this statistic that they've always won a road game since 2013.
4 and 5.
No matter what, they've always won a road game.
They look bad though.
They
Like,
have
On the road, they really do. They do.
Like, it's not gonna like
But-
you can't just expect it to magically change. Like they've been like terrible
One game?
all
And you
season.
can't
Just
even.
won.
And you gotta also realize they gotta come out game 4 with the same aggression. Like if they come out saying, "Oh, we're good," and
See,
and,
this
and
is-
go and Sacramento actually shoots well, because right now Herter and Keegan Murray, they haven't shot well at all this series.
Yeah.
They've been pretty bad. So if they get some good games from those two guys, they hit their shots and they could make up that deficiency on the glass somehow. I don't really know. Maybe Alex Len is giving him okay minutes with the
I
league.
forgot about the dude.
Yeah.
Man,
He's been
he's
okay,
still in the
though.
league.
He's trying. He's
But
okay.
the reason I think that the
Top 5 pick.
the
They
Warriors
need
will win
better
game 4 is because the Warriors will win game 4 is because
That's 7.
Draymond's coming. Draymond's coming back. He's gonna do what Draymond does. Like the suspension's gonna motivate him to play better, and they also play like really well at home too. So that's my prediction.
They do play good at
What's your prediction for the series? Sack and 7.
You want to go first?
I'm going second. I'm
Or
going
is it
second.
Sack and
I
7?
agree with better.
Sack and 7.
I'm going
Sack
second.
and 7.
Sack them nuts.
See?
You know what?
I'll say second, 6 or 7. To be honest.
Damn, no Golden State love, only me.
Yeah.
Alright,
So
next
you
series.
think-
That's what
I think
this
it's
man.
I think
That's
it's
what
over.
I don't know,
He said second
maybe.
7.
It's because I'm thinking, like, damn, if it gets to 7, that's close as
Who
fuck.
got the experience?
Yeah,
That is true.
exactly.
That is true.
Hey, but it don't even matter.
It's a 7
You
on
know
one.
what?
Like,
It's
That
not
shit,
close.
that shit don't matter because
Nah,
you see
it
De'Aaron
does.
Fox, bro. In game 2, he was literally
Okay,
god
yeah,
awful
yeah,
for
yeah.
3 quarters, and in the 4th quarter hit, and he scored like 20
Sorry,
points.
but
He's
he's not like that
different.
though.
He's
But I'm
different.
saying, that's what I'm saying. That
Okay.
experience don't matter
This-
when he could just do that.
This is a good
Sure,
transition to
The
the Cavs.
it's a full team thing.
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. They shouldn't even have.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be
But
winning.
this
You shouldn't
conversation is
win.
this conversation is a good transition to the Cavs and Knicks series.
Oh,
As to why the Cavs are losing. Lack of experience,
And rebounding.
and they're not playing as hard.
They're getting ass killed on
And
the
their
glass.
bench is absolutely terrible.
Terrible. It's horrendous.
You saw when Mitchell was yelling at the players, like Mitchell, he knows what it is. He's ready. He knows what the moment is about.
No, it's
These players are
because
soft. They don't know what's happening.
flashbacks because he knows he's gonna lose.
PTSD.
Moses' quote is like the same thing every year. Like that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen right now.
Hey,
PTSD.
the Cavs are just getting out hustled. The Knicks look like they wanted more. Josh Hart, offensive rebounds. Julius Randle, offensive
Randall and
rebounds.
Robinson
They look like
are funny
lions out there, man.
Let the Knicks, man.
Now,
Donovan-
saying,
Donovan
like,
finished
Jared Allen
so
looks like a
next
child next to Mitchell Robinson, bro. He cannot rebound out of him.
Mobley
Julius
can't rebound.
Randle and Mobley.
Mobley's been bad. Mobley's been bad this series.
Mitch looks huge.
Look how smooth they are. Like they're just gonna get pushed around by these niggas.
No, but they're skinny, but these niggas are like boom, boom, boom.
Pause.
You know what I'll say? Let me call motherfucker out. Darius garbage.
But he had a really good game before. I know what you mean, though.
He's been bad. He shot like
21.
Before that, we're not the game before. We're not the
Game one, he was ass
Game
too.
1 he was bad. Game 2 was really good.
Yeah,
Game
I'm saying,
3 he was
But they're
bad.
not even winning the
horrendous.
series. If he's not on shit, they're not winning the series.
Correct.
They need him to come and be Darius
The
Garland.
Cavs are very guard reliant. They need Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland to have really good games for them to win.
Karis LeVert doesn't really give a shit.
They don't give the ball
That
to
sucks.
Allen or Mobley at all.
That sucks.
They don't
LeVert is
because they can't.
Do you think it's a skill reason for Garland or is it the
He's
moment?
plenty skillful. It's the moment.
It's both.
Dude, do you know how skillful
It's not
Garland is?
it's neither. It's the fucking Knicks.
experience.
No.
That-
You know
that's
how
what I
hard
mean,
it is to play in MSG too, like with 17,000 people?
Yeah.
It's different for the
But
playoffs.
I
For
think
New
the
York,
Knicks are just good defensively. Like they're very disciplined with Tom Thibodeau, and they're just making
They're
it hard
coached,
for
they're
him.
coached,
He's
yeah.
just a small guard in general, which is going to be hard. Like guys like Trae Young, Darius Garland is very similar because in the playoffs you could kind of account for that because their main way of scoring is getting perimeter shots. Like they're not really driving the ball.
They
I mean,
can't.
they can,
Literally
but
but Trae Young is more prepared for the moment, more
he's a better
experienced,
shooter. He's a better playmaker as opposed to
more
Garland.
confident too.
And those type of players are, I think, are easy to, like I said, account for and play out. I don't want to say play out a series, but they're easy to contain.
It's the way the team is structured because they really, if Garland and Mitchell don't have good big games, they lose.
Exactly.
They can't rely
They
on
need
Allen
either
to score,
Mobley.
they can't rely on
Mobley has to
score.
step up.
Isaac Okoro's not making any wide open shots.
Yeah.
Like, he's not
Nobody is Seti Osman. Like he's.
They had Ricky Rubio coming off the bench. You're not gonna win with
Yeah,
that.
they have no depth. Whereas the Knicks, game one, they were able to not play anybody over 40 minutes, which you know Tom Thibodeau
Yeah.
usually fucking does
Yeah.
that. But they got Quinn Grimes. RJ's been terrible though. I'll say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He finally had a good game, game 3.
Last night.
He needs to
Efficient
give
19 points.
He
I
needs to
think.
give. He needs to be able to hit a fucking outside shot. Like
I mean, like it was less like
I was
a
talking the
1980s
same.
basketball the first quarter last
Yeah.
year.
Both
Imagine they had-
teams are like 2 for 15 and 3 for 15 from the national.
17-point
I was telling
quarter.
you, imagine if they had Ja or Zion at the Garden. Man, instead of RJ.
you could call up about Zion.
I'm talking about the draft.
Championship.
They couldn't do anything about it. If they got 1 or 2, they would have chosen one of those players.
Hell yeah.
I mean, Zion would have been
Crazy.
hurt and everyone would have been trashing him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, New York.
Randall-
Oh, New York would have been
he
decent.
would've-
He wouldn't be in New York anymore. He would have been gone.
He would have got an extension,
Think
yeah.
about it. He would have been gone.
Yeah, they're
New York fans
No,
are ruthless.
but-
They still ain't Trae Young.
Maybe he wouldn't have not had so much gumbo.
No, Julius Randle
Yeah,
wouldn't
too much
have been
gumbo.
Julius Randle if Zion was on the team because they play the same
Okay,
position.
but you rather have Zion? Well, he would be hurt too, so it's.
I'd rather have Randle right now.
They would
Yeah,
have
yeah.
been throwing like pizza and slices
Yeah.
on Zion and
It's
like.
true.
We all
Eat a fat boy. Eat a fat boy.
We all the Cavs in 6. What's our prediction?
I'm changing it up. I'm going Knicks and 6.
Yeah,
Like, after
yeah,
watching a
Knicks
few
and six.
games,
I'm thinking I'm eating their ass.
The
Like
Cavs have not won against MSG in MSG the whole season, and
They're a
they're
road team.
and the Knicks is like 36-10 on like for home.
36 and 10.
Oh, it's not that good, but
Shit, that sounds insane.
they're like crazy. They're like crazy.
Let me Google it.
Yeah, you can Google that. But
They got so many players that could, like IQ, Grimes. If RJ
just
had
like
a
okay on the
fucking
bench
game,
because they need
Josh
they
Hart.
always have Garland or they always have
Good
Mitchell in the
rebounding,
game at all
good
times.
rebounding.
So when one of them's not hitting, and then like you can rest Brunson or whatever, and then quickly comes in, and then Toppin's scoring and Hart is scoring.
Even RJ can handle the ball a little bit.
Yeah, like even I mean,
You don't want him. You don't want him to do that,
I
but
gotta give him the ball, but like
They're above 500, which is good.
Yeah, it's the
23
biggest
17.
denominator then, like, as to why we all change our picks.
because
Lack of
I think the
experience.
defense, the rebounding, and the
the
fact
Knicks are
that
just more physical.
yeah.
They're hustling. They're hustling
The
more.
fact that the Cavs don't have anybody outside, even outside their starting lineup, I'll say, that can provide them anything on a consistent basis.
I feel like
Straight
other than
dogs.
Donovan Mitchell, they just like don't like have the drive. I don't know how to say it. Like Donovan really wants it. Like you can tell, but
He's a
everyone
dog,
else
bro.
is.
You got
That's
the
why-
dog in him.
That's
Nobody
why-
else
That's
does.
why we all respect Donovan Mitchell like that.
The
We all-
playoffs, you need, if you want to win a series, you need one of the role players to have a good game.
Yeah.
And like with the Knicks, there's so many options. Like I said, Quinn Grimes,
Josh.
Mitchell Robinson, whatever,
But
Josh
like,
Hart.
I
But with the
think it's
Cavs, they don't have reliable options that can have big games. You're not going to trust Isaac Okoro.
Isaac Okor's not making 20
It's not,
points.
it's not that
Isaac's
deep enough.
kinda
It's not
nice,
that deep
though,
enough.
guys.
I think
No,
it's
he's not. He's
preparation. They're not prepared enough. Like Quentin Grimes, this is his
Isaac is
first
not.
playoff
All
series.
Isaacs are
He's
fine.
prepared. He's ready for the moment. Quickly prepared, ready for the moment.
I mean, Grimes
he's
doesn't even
not.
have that good of a series with Shell.
He's not, but like
Gabe's
he's still doing the same
Because
thing
the
that he
pressure's
wants
not
to.
on him. Because if he's not
Whose
doing
name
well,
is Gabe?
Thibodeau yanks him, puts him quickly, puts in
Yeah.
RJ, puts in.
I will
Fucking
give
Derrick
credit-
Rose got in the game.
Because of that.
I will
They were
give
chanting him. They were chanting him like
Yeah.
a Make-A-Wish
It's
kid.
preparation. If you're not prepared for the moment,
I'll
you're
give
not
credit
gonna
to the Cavs defense though, because like even in that game too, they've been holding the Knicks to like a certain amount of points, and just having Allen and Mobley, you can't drive on them really easily. Like
But even that,
Brunson
like,
has to do like a whole bunch of magic
Cook
tricks to
session.
get to the.
Cook session. Tweet.
Yeah.
Bro, do you see Brunson tweeting at the elbow like just straight up? Like,
Listen, man, like the Knicks offense isn't like, oh, it's just we're just like this elite offense. Like the fact that you're struggling, like yeah, you're doing great defensively, but it's like you going forward. If you're gonna get past the series, you're gonna go against teams with better offenses, better shooting, like better all around. It's like
Celtics.
Better
You
D.
go
You're
against
cooked.
the Bucks.
You can't contain it. You can
Heavy
barely contain the
That
Knicks.
might
Like
be floor, like-
exactly how you
yeah,
contain
the way
them.
that-
That's how
Nobody
I'm
gets-
in the second round. If the Knicks want to go to the second round, they're picking up a hobbled Heat or a Bucks team.
Yeah, because more games in.
The Knicks got the
Six.
heaviest D in the league right
Yeah,
now.
Knicks.
What?
are six.
Heaviest?
How heavy?
The heaviest?
How heavy?
Heaviest.
I agree.
I think
Heavy is crazy.
Now you're just doing it on purpose.
The Cavs are like #1 rated defense in the league for
Yeah,
the regular
they were.
season, and then like
Down
now
shit,
they
bro.
lost by 20 and they
Switched
didn't
up.
even
Can't
score past
contain
78.
They don't have a perimeter
He
defender.
getting elbowed in
It's
the
just
ribs.
two interior defenders and then
Okoro was their preferred
Their
perimeter,
guy.
but they can't put. He's such a negative on
yeah,
offense.
you
exactly.
can't open
You
shots.
can't have him in a game.
You can't have somebody who can't shoot.
Nuggets and Wolves.
Oh, we can.
That's a non.
Yeah.
No, we
Hey, don't count on my dog, Ant, bro. Don't count on my
I'll give
dog.
him props. Like he plays really well, but like
I haven't even watched
Gobert.
the series, bro. I watched
Nuggets-
game one. I'm like, okay.
Nuggets
they're
have been the
winning.
most dominant. Like out of all the series, the Nuggets have like been wiping the floor, but
Showing
more
why
than
they're
any
number
other
one.
team.
The
Yeah.
second worst
I
team
thought
in
the
the
Celtics one was gonna be like that, but the Hawks actually got a game.
And I'm an idiot for thinking that they got the bigs to
But-
no they don't.
Guys,
I'll give
guys,
you
where
an
do you
idiot.
think the Timberwolves are ranked in like the teams in the playoffs right now? Are they second worst or like
They're the
third?
worst team.
What about the Nets?
Second worst team.
That's, so
Yeah,
second,
if
so
they
think
play
about it.
each
No,
other, I don't know.
think about it. The second worst team versus the number one seed in the West. I mean, it's not like crazy to say that they're getting dominated, but like
No, because the way it's happening is Cat is no.
No, it's
This
true.
dude,
Cat-
Jamal gonna drop 40, bro.
No, listen, Cat. We used to talk about him. Oh, he might be like a top 5
Come back
center.
from
I don't
injury,
even.
though.
No, I don't
So
even
this-
think he's
He
up
got
there.
that zest.
Because it's not only like he doesn't give you anything defensively, but then it's like when he's not aggressive offensively, what is he doing for you? Nothing. He's garbage. He's not. I won't say
Didn't even
garbage,
make
but he's
sense.
not doing nothing for you. It's
Worst
like
trade ever.
He dropped 27, but I swear to God, I feel like the most unimpressive 27 I've seen in my life. The game 3. And I'm like, oh, like
That
it
was
was
like
like Anthony Edwards.
He was
game.
efficient.
Oh, 40, yeah.
Yeah.
40, and then he dropped 36
Edwards
the
is
next
good.
game.
He's him. He really is. I'm not like you guys think I hate these players because I'll say something like McCallum.
No, because you'll say something like Jalen Green is better than Anthony Edwards.
Because I believe to no.
I just think you're wrong.
Okay, that's fair. But
Yeah, like
niggas think I be hating on him. I think McCallum's a great player. I just think he's the one.
Jamal tapping into the bubble energy though. He's been going.
He's gonna last.
He's gonna have to.
I said this before, Jamal. Y'all, I hope y'all remember. I said Jamal is him. I've been
We
saying
were
it.
saying last
18
podcast,
points.
if Jamal was
And
averaging
like
25
96.
points,
And if you thought he was him, you wouldn't think.
What about
he'd
his
be-
40 point game? What about his 40 point game?
Yeah.
that's like.
If you thought he was him, you
He
would
has one of the top like
you
40
would be
point
having him
games in the
out the
playoffs.
second.
Where's MPJ?
Do you know when like
I mean
40?
G.
He's been alright.
Whatever the fuck.
He's
He has like
been
25
God
points.
damn
He's been
it.
good. He's been good. Really
That's
good.
just
25 plus games.
I hate that nigga, but he's been good.
That's how I said. I hate that.
hate him.
Nah, I'm just joking.
We all got to speak though.
He got a weird face. A little bit.
Facts.
Yeah, did you see that video last year when he was on top of his like car and it was getting towed? He was like, "Nah, bro."
Oh,
don't do
yeah.
that."
Oh,
He's like, "You gonna do a brother like that?"
Oh, that's terrible.
Honest,
I'm gonna look at me.
faster.
I'll be like, MPJ, look at me. You could pay for this shit. You understand me? Don't be doing this shit. Don't embarrass yourself right now.
Oh, God,
Hey,
what's
hey,
so late?
turn the camera off, give me some-
Yes.
Dude, he was on top of the
I'll
tow
take this
truck.
motherfucker off right
That's
now.
crazy.
Crazy, dude.
Slip me a little
Nigga,
something.
he's a millionaire. Dude, I'm not even doing that crap,
That's
bro.
what
And I'm
That's what the funny shit's
like,
like.
yeah, I gotta take my L.
You gonna take me? I'm a brother. Please. That's fucked
You gonna
up.
do a brother like that?
That's, try to use that. All right.
That's the driver's job.
Dropping 45 in the NBA.
This is my
Can't even
job.
get
This
his
is my job.
pay off his toe, bro.
You know,
$100.
I know. Give him like $200-$300 and put that shit down right now. Put the shit down right now.
Oh, God.
You
Like,
can take the tow truck.
I'll be like, what's the cash? I'll give you $1,000. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my
NBA
God.
player.
Put that bitch down right
You
now.
gotta know your audience.
So fuck.
Probably cheap.
Let me unhook this bitch.
Alright, yeah.
Back
Last one.
to the, you know?
I think it's the last series, right? Lakers.
Yeah.
The best one.
That could go either way,
Best
in my opinion.
Nah.
This is why you're
about
you're
to shit
taking
on
valid.
these niggas.
Y'all can't stop Xavier Tillman. I don't know.
Hey man.
Yeah, you right.
Best player in
Relax.
the game. Best player in the game.
Relax.
He did the shit with Desmond Bain said the best game of his career. See if he can do it again.
I know.
Fair, that's facts.
Hey,
Dude, that
Rui
one
did do it again, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Desmond.
Rui's
Bain.
a fucking dog.
Totally piece.
He's
wanna
just
talk about
kamikazing this
He's
motherfucker.
Third best player right now, easily.
It's what?
What? What?
Yeah, I guess. Wait, what you gonna say?
Rui.
This nigga's crazy.
Drop dropping bombs on their fucking head.
He's serious about saying kamikaze in this.
Louis dropping 2 bombs on these motherfuckers.
Say that.
They dropping 2 bombs on Memphis.
I'm gonna leave this. It's not.
Leave it.
It's fine.
Scott can't do crime.
Louis the man, though.
It's Black Samurai. Black Samurai.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm a fellow Blasian, so.
I'm a fellow.
Yeah, there you go.
The authority.
It's a mirror.
I got you.
White boys,
His mirror is like LeBron underwhelming kind of this series.
Dude,
Like,
he's
his
not
presence
taking over.
doesn't-
He's
yeah.
38.
No,
He's 38.
You know what's
True, he's
crazy though?
38.
But I know what you mean, like,
With
when it comes to
age,
presence.
with age should come fucking.
Nah, but it's not his
IQ,
fault.
right?
Nah,
But he already has the highest IQ in the
He's not
game.
playing bad.
He
He's
does
just
not playing
no,
bad.
it's
Yeah.
true, but he
He's
does
not
some
dominating the game.
dumb shit.
Yeah, a couple of times.
Dude,
I'm
you're
like,
pulling up
what
like
the
these steps.
fuck?
Some of these threes,
Hussein's
you're
right.
pulling up
Hussein's
like
right. We're
that.
down like 10. We need like a solid play. And I swear to God, he'll come and do a FU
We
3
move.
from
Yeah.
36 feet away. Like, LeBron, please, we can catch up if we get a good play. But no, we need to.
But last game, like, last game I was cutting some slack, because in the fourth, this nigga started cooking because these niggas was like,
No, because
everyone disappeared. Like,
That shouldn't be his role. That shouldn't be his role.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
had the game. He should be starting.
He started cooking because Dylan Brooks was all up in his face and they said, "You a motherfucking bum," and then he
He should have
started
slapped the
giving
shit
him
out
the
of him.
But not what I'm
And
saying.
then
Like,
Dylan Brooks went in the locker room and said, "I don't respect you unless you give me 40 points."
What? I'll give you 40
fuck are you
fucking
talking
balls
about?
in your mouth.
That's his game, though. That's how he. That's how he.
His game is
that's the whole
nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah. That's how he
That's
gets paid,
crazy.
though.
That's
Hey,
crazy.
He's a troll. He's a
Brooks.
troll. He's a
That's how he
troll.
gets paid. I don't know how he gets media attention, but
His
the
jump
reason why
shot,
he does that is why
his jump shot did not make the fucking trip to the playoffs. Bro. I'll tell you that right
You know what
now.
they did in the game? You know what they did?
Not you,
not there.
You know ESPN did after the game, bro? They showed his stats and they literally put a career low. It was kind of wild. I haven't seen career low in a while.
But you
they
know
showed his
ESPN
field
be
goal
on,
career
like,
low.
bro, you know ESPN be on
Fucked up.
it's not
Brooks,
LeBron,
man.
yeah, the Lakers dick or LeBron's dick. I saw one about
Whoa,
Mike
whoa,
Brown.
what did
Wait,
you-
wait, wait,
Hold on,
wait.
hold on.
Lakers dick. They be on
The
Lakers.
Lakers cop.
Yes,
Bro,
yeah.
wait, Paul, what did you just say?
talking about, bro?
I just heard you say I saw LeBron's dick or something, bro.
I said they're on LeBron's dick.
Okay, okay.
Who's on this dick?
The
Who
Lakers,
is on
because he was
this
saying the Dylan Brooks thing of
ESPN,
showing career
ESPN.
lows and like ESPN and SportsCenter are always on LeBron's dick.
I
I was gonna say like when Mike Brown won Coach of the Year, they showed
What?
him and
What,
DeMontis Sabonis, and then they showed LeBron too.
I know.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on there?
Yeah,
I thought they were. I was like, he was
They have me
ass.
crying,
Nigga,
dude. I
what
was
the
like, hey,
fuck?
man.
Coach of the year. LeBron's the coach of the year. What do you want?
LeBron's coach of the
Like,
year.
coach,
One time, it's like, it would be like, they should show every award, and like, one time he spoke to LeBron.
What the fuck?
And he also picture with LeBron. Like,
One of his accolades right
I'm
here.
like, bro, this LeBron's the
What?
You can show De'Aaron Fox and DeMontis Sabonis on the bottom. Like, what the hell is this nigga LeBron
I
gonna
see
do?
that.
Like,
They have me crying, dude. Just show
I know, but
show a
LeBron-
picture of Mike Brown.
He really is playing like booty. I don't like that.
He's not playing like booty.
Dog, I saw him get doubled and do a fucking behind the back.
Yeah.
Who are you passing? Which one of these
That was
defenders are you passing
That was
to?
funny as fuck.
You saw that shit?
That's definitely some highlight shit because they're gonna post that shit even though he had a great game that game. That
God.
That was
was
game
game
one. That was game one.
That was a bad turnover, obviously.
It was.
but
that was game
I
one.
watched it. I watched the game.
Even in game one, you couldn't.
That was game one. He did it behind the back.
He didn't need to do shit. Austin Reeves was fucking taking over the fourth
You know why I
quarter.
saw it too?
Isn't
Because I
that like-
fucking bet on his under turnover.
Because
dog.
you're gonna
That
have
was
This
the
is what
last
we
one.
want. We need LeBron.
Ha.
We need LeBron not to have to carry us. That's the whole point. He's fucking 38 years old. The whole point of him coming here with AD is like he kind of plays a second fiddle. He's not as ball dominant, and that's what we're getting with Rui playing better, Austin
Yes.
Reeves playing
Yup.
better.
I agree.
AD needs to be more aggressive.
Yup.
I
And
mean,
I
I
don't
don't win the
even.
game if 80 was
Dino.
aggressive down the stretch. Nigga shot like one time.
He needs to be the one.
Ooh.
I'm tired of this
That's what I'm
nigga
saying, like-
playing good one game, not playing good the other game.
You saw
like,
I'm starting to feel it, Hassan. I'm starting to feel it.
man, like this nigga's great. He could be the best player. He could have been the best player in the NBA.
Here's
This
the thing.
nigga doesn't. He's not available.
It's not about playing.
He doesn't play hard.
Relax,
Bro,
relax.
like,
It's
Don't say
not
not available. Don't say not available.
He's
No, because you talk about Kawhi and Paul George and Zion.
Yeah,
and
that's
all
what
that.
they win.
He is available. He's been available.
He sounds.
The reason why he's
upset.
not number
That's-
one.
He sounds
I am
upset.
upset.
That's why he sounds
The
upset.
reason why he's not the best player or he's not top 3 is because he lacks aggressiveness in big games, some games,
And
and then he's
help.
not available.
And help, yeah. Help.
But like, he has a skill set to be
Yeah,
great. This
It's
nigga's
true, it's
holding
true, it's true.
LeBron down. Like, I want to see LeBron.
I don't think health is as bad as it is right now because we're
Because
seeing
these niggas bullied him to start playing.
Yeah.
Street clothes Davis, like,
Oh, we should bully these motherfuckers to start
but
playing.
I mean,
If
Davis
it
is
works.
actually hurt. But
You know what?
still, like,
Yeah.
Kawhi doesn't care. AD obviously cares.
Well, that's not about Kawhi then. You don't care about playing in the playoffs, motherfucker?
No, I mean,
Does
like,
he really?
he doesn't care about the pressure to play. Like, you can all agree that the Lakers
Yeah, because
fan base doesn't give that much pressure as the Clippers fan base.
of course, they don't
Westbrook.
because they're not real winners.
If Kawhi was on the Lakers,
championships. We expect
he's still that same pressure.
We
Or
need
he
D'Lo,
wouldn't be on
bro.
the team anymore. Like San Antonio, there's pressure for him to
still
play.
loading.
And he left.
17
Fuck.
for 10 years.
He's still loading.
Loading. Dot.
Like like
D'Lo gotta show up, bro.
when is LeBron gonna have to
D'Lo,
like?
man.
D'Lo got to show up.
I still agree LeBron's
D'Lo.
the best player on the team, but it shouldn't be like that. AD should be the best player on the team and should be taking over as a
This is the
leader.
thing with AD. He starts getting double teamed or he starts missing shots, and like that's not the problem. The problem isn't him missing shots. I'd rather him go 1 for 20 than go 3 for 10 and just stop shooting. That's the thing with him. Like he starts getting doubled and missing like layups, and he like aims his head in and runs back. He's always gonna be elite defensively. Why are you bringing that shit up?
That's how you know he's soft, bro.
That's crazy.
That's
He
what
was
you know.
19,
I've
bro.
never seen anybody get their booty smacked and then
This is
look,
irrelevant.
hold on,
That's
and then
irrelevant.
look at the
This is
camera
so- why are you
and
bringing
be
this
like,
shit up?
I've never seen somebody look at the
we
camera
gonna have to call
and be
him
like,
out, bro.
like, I'm crazy, like I'm crazy.
You have that video
I'm
saved,
getting
bro?
my ass slapped.
Why do you have that shit
Crazy.
shit up?
We're talking about AD goes like.
Take a look, guys.
They put their fingers in that nigga booty too.
Look, he's crazy. I'm getting my booty played with. I'm fucking crazy. What the fuck? And that's who's supposed to leave my fucking Lakers,
Oh,
bro?
he was 19 years old.
Fuck!
What the fuck you
We
wanted
need
to
to
do?
trade his ass. We need to trade his ass, bro.
Last week we were comparing NBA players' meats.
Fuck! Oh my god. What's wrong with us? That's crazy.
Who do you want? Who do you want in
Who the
AD?
fuck did we compare? This is crazy. Hold on.
Y'all like that was
Wait, what's
no, that was Isaac. He was like, it was Isaac pre-show. He was like, would you swap LeBron for $1 million? What if it was
That's
Draymond?
different, guys.
I never recall this information.
That's a different question.
If it's not on camera, don't
That's
count.
more like a...
I wasn't here. I wasn't here for this conversation.
What do you prefer?
Alright,
Wish
man.
me?
Bottom line.
No.
Bottom line, this nigga LeBron is doing everything he can.
Yeah.
This
No,
nigga,
he's not.
well, not everything he can, but
He can do more. He can do more.
He's doing what he should.
There's no more LeBron needs help argument this series. There's no.
He does. If AD plays like this,
No.
He doesn't.
He has to help.
AD, that's not
He has to help.
I'm not what I'm saying. I'm saying, and LeBron needs the help. He needs AD to play. Like,
But
He has it. He has it.
Like, it's on
I see your
AD.
perspective.
He's on AD to show up.
It's on AD.
Yeah, he's doing as much as he can at 38.
But that's right. You can't say he needs more help. He has it.
38.
He has
He
it.
has it.
He's
Like I'm saying,
It's not on him.
He has
It's
to
on
That's what I'm
him.
saying. It needs
That's what- that's how he beats.
If Anthony Davis has 30 points tonight and we lose, it's not LeBron needs help. It's literally LeBron.
I feel like-
didn't show
I
up.
feel
Yeah, LeBron didn't show up. I agree. If AD drops 30 and we
I mean,
lose,
that's
Yeah,
okay.
so
LeBron has to
LeBron has to close. LeBron has to close. That's what I still think it was a closer.
If the Lakers
Or
have
Austin
actually like a chance of losing, LeBron will show up. He'll like, okay, give me the ball. We're gonna.
Playoff Braun.
LeBron's gonna
Do
show
you
up.
see the interview? They asked him about that.
He had a negative plus minus
Yeah,
2 last game. I think.
Yeah, but he
He
plays
fucking lost the
minutes.
game, no
Yeah,
shit.
like,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
But he
saying.
still was one of the best players on your team yesterday.
That's what I'm saying. That's why when Devin came in the chat, like, oh, he got the highest plus. I mean, the
He was
lowest plus
obviously
minus.
you watch the game, he was
I'm like,
positive on the court.
I'm like, yeah, I'm
We
like,
down
nigga,
by
he's-
10. Everyone.
I'm like, if somebody has the most minutes in the game, and like, you know, like they're more than likely gonna have them like. They have a high chance of having the biggest.
That's like saying De'Aaron Fox had a
lowest
negative plus minus last game. Like no fucking shit. They lost by 20.
Yeah, but
that's how it works.
It's like if you watch the game, you would see like LeBron literally brought them back within. They were within 6 with like a few minutes left, and AD still never showed up. Like nigga, like I feel like if you start rallying back, you get within a 2-possession game. Like your stars have to pull that out. You
Bro,
know?
I don't even need
His
to miss a shot.
leadership.
If you just attack the, I don't care if you
Oh,
miss
God.
every shot down the stretch. At least I can
Go
say
to
like,
free throw line, too,
man.
or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like at least you're making people.
That's
Defense
what
gotta
I'm saying.
collapse.
It's time for him to take over the
When
team
we
and
say
be the one,
nothing,
man. And
like-
LeBron be secondary.
When we say that about Anthony Davis trying to drop like 20, trying to score in the paint,
he
if
needs to try to score to the paint.
I agree with that. But what if in that scenario, and it's happened before, where he goes like he's done this where he's like 3 for like 12 or 4 for 15, right?
I
Those
want you
games,
to be 4 for
Yeah,
25.
those games,
Exactly.
dude. This you should see the way like he gets treated. I know you should probably block it out, right? But the way like Laker fans are on his head, I'm not on his head like that. But the way that you should see on Twitter, I'll put
Okay,
it
that's everybody though, like, yeah.
That's why
You're
every
gonna get
time
that
we lose a
regardless.
game, every time the Lakers lose a game, it's like trade this
Oh,
guy,
season's
trade
over.
that guy.
He's the boss,
he's the boss.
I really do feel like we should trade AD.
Why?
What do you want?
Because it's just because of his availability. I
Okay,
swear to God.
what do you want?
What do you want?
Playing with the man is like
Yo,
nice.
What do you want? Isaac, what do you want?
Trade system works.
No,
What do you want?
Why is that?
Yeah,
What-
Because you're never gonna get anybody back that's nearly as good as him.
No, but
He's
I-
a top 3. He's a
we need to like, cause he's not. How many more years do you think he's gonna?
Bro,
like,
LeBron's
play at
on
a
our
high
team.
level?
You want us to trade AD for a motherfucking
Eddie's not that
21-year-old?
old. Eddie's 30, right?
What do you mean? Like,
I'm
we
saying-
I just feel
Who
like
do
we
you
should
want?
get something for our.
That means we have to trade
AD
LeBron.
I think AD, we're putting.
If
too
we
many
trade
eggs in
AD,
his
we trade
basket.
LeBron.
AD's
That's the
our near
only
I
way.
get you. I get you. I get you.
Okay, so you're saying
But
trade
it's
both
because
of them.
LeBron at some point is gonna fucking retire.
So you're saying trade both of them? I'm asking you. You think we should trade both of them? Because there's no way you're trading one of them.
I
There's
think
no way.
he's saying in the situation.
I think at some point I would. Like in the near future too.
I don't think you.
LeBron's
in the
gonna
near
retire before the
I, honestly,
trade
I would
him,
give
so-
it like 2,
Nah, he's going
3
where
more
Omari
years.
is.
2, 3 more years.
More than
That's
that,
it.
or he's leaving.
I honestly
2, 3 more
don't
years.
think.
That's it.
I don't think you want to trade AD because who can you get? Like, who do you
I
want?
feel like you need picks, bro.
No,
Okay,
no,
tell me this.
no,
AD's a potential
Hold on,
top
hold on.
3
player.
Let's go.
Like,
That's fine, that's fine.
Picks
But
are overrated,
let's
man.
go in your way. Let's go in your way. Right? We keep him, right? What happens when he plays less games than he did this year? What happens?
He
Wait,
played
don't
more
tell me
than he
it's
did
not
last year.
likely
He
because it
played-
is.
No, because he played more games than he did last year.
No, I know, but he's also missed multiple
it's
seasons.
possible.
He's
It's
missed
possible
multiple
that-
games.
But it's like we can't just assume. Oh, what if he plays
No,
less?
but we can when the
based off
probability
office
on a
history.
player is
Bro,
high because
that's
he
not-
always
no,
gets injured.
no.
But even if you
No.
want to run with that,
We're not
scenario,
asking this
you can run
about
with that
Damian
scenario. You can run with
Lillard.
that
We're not
scenario.
asking this about fuck. I mean,
Bro, we
do
don't give
about
a
KD.
fuck. I don't give a fuck if
Even if
he
we
plays
run with that
40 games
scenario-
in the regular season. We need him to play in the playoffs.
Yeah, but if he can't play in general, I mean, what the fuck?
He's
It's not-
playing right now. He's literally taking all these hits and still playing.
No, bro.
So why would
Okay,
we trade
hold
him?
on. Bez, you cannot, as a Laker fan, you cannot tell me every time this motherfucker gets a little bit of contact, you're not worried.
And you fall.
Okay.
You can't tell me that.
But
And
that- what does
there's
that
a
have to do
reason
with
for
that?
it.
I'll
There's
just
a reason
yes,
for it.
yes,
No, the
but he's
reason
been
being he's
playing through
fucking
it.
fragile.
Even
He
with
can
your-
break.
let me
If I'm
see.
putting all my fucking eggs in a really good player, mind you, he's really
Curry
fucking
can get hurt too, Curry's
especially-
legs.
Exactly.
Right.
But
It's
but
not
are
wrong.
motherfuckers worried? They and
Also,
mind you, they were worried about Curry.
Why
Back
don't you
then
trade
when
Joel
his ankles were
Embiid?
fucking
Why
bad,
don't you trade
they were
Joel
worried
Embiid?
about it.
Why don't we trade Joel Embiid? A matter of
He
fact,
gets
In the
play more
beginning,
games now.
in the beginning, are you gonna tell me that people weren't thinking that when he wasn't playing his
Yeah,
first
now he
fucking
play- he
year?
played like
whatever the
65
fuck,
games
they
this
were
year.
wondering. Trust the process is a narrative for a fucking reason. Because we need
He's
you guys
literally injured
to
right
be
now.
patient. We need
He's
you guys to
injured
be
right
patient.
now.
I'm just saying,
He's
and
had
that's
2
my
years now.
point though. Hold on, who'd you say is
The
more
thing is, you
injury
just
prone?
can't get better, bro.
Who
Like,
would you
trade
say
him.
is more injury prone? Embiid or
Davis.
Davis? Okay, and Embiid's hurt right now, meaning that Davis can for sure be fucking hurt in the playoffs. And that's what I
That's how it
fucking
works,
need
but
you.
I understand what
Just
you're
saying, if the probability of you getting hurt is higher than other motherfuckers, there's a chance that you're gonna get hurt in the playoffs.
Okay,
It's a
but
fact.
even right now,
Isaac,
like,
bro,
that's not the
especially in
biggest
the-
issue. The
Isaac,
biggest issue is him
for
not
me, it is.
performing like
No,
what he needs to do.
I don't care. I mean, performing, no, because AD will perform. You know
no.
that. If you give him 10 games,
Dude.
how many of those games do you think he's gonna
5.
ball
His
out?
last
You're
his
fucking
5%.
wild.
Depends on the
His
stretch.
last few games.
Like,
I mean,
if it's a
like
regular
20 games has
season,
been
yeah, if it's a regular
Well,
season,
I mean, what
and
is
he got
good
rhythm,
too? What
I
is
think
good
we'll be
too?
going.
What is good too?
Oh,
What is
what?
good?
Hey,
AD,
I don't even know
how many
32,
games do
50.
you think AD played this season?
This season?
Yeah.
He played more than 40.
Played more than Steph.
More than 40, so like 50 or
He's
60.
played more than stuff for the
How
past
many
4
how many
years
games
of
do
his
you think Giannis played?
And who's winning chips?
Oh,
though?
no, it wasn't that.
Davis has a
Like
chip.
50?
Who's winning chips?
So Giannis played 6 more games than AD
in
this
the last
season.
4 years.
And in the last 4 seasons, Giannis has never played over 70 games. Why don't the Milwaukee Bucks want to trade Giannis?
I mean, that's not.
Okay, but hold on. All right, no, good point, good point. But now, can you check playoff presence? Because that's what's important, right?
Well, let's check playoff presence. Giannis, day-to-day back. The Bucks have listed on
Hey,
Football
bitch, that's this year. Don't do that. Don't do that. Hold on. I mean, like in the past years, like.
AD has been injured for 1 playoff run.
But he
One.
hasn't been to that many either, buddy. So what the fuck are you
He was
doing?
with the fucking Pelicans for 10 years.
And he made it how many times? Twice or once?
3 times.
That's
4
what-
years.
So
with
the-
the Lakers.
That's more than I fucking thought. He hasn't, and he's only missed one. You said on injury.
The one where we were playing the Suns, he got hurt in that
That
first
sucks though.
round.
With Pelicans, he never
We're
missed
winning.
the playoffs.
We're winning that series.
I know that
No,
for
I
sure
don't
because
think
he
so.
balled the fuck out.
Yeah.
Alright,
I don't
who do you think
know.
win the series?
It's just now though, bro.
I'm just
Like,
saying it's
Lakers and
overblown.
Knicks.
Like I'm not saying that AD's not injury prone and that
That's
he
my
doesn't
only
get hurt.
concern.
But the thing is, it's overblown to a degree. Like, oh, he's so injury prone, we gotta trade him. Like, dude, we gotta figure out a way to manage him in the regular season, which we did this season. After he got that foot injury, he didn't play no more back-to-backs, and he was able to
We did do a
play
good job,
the
though.
entire second half of the year. He's been
He
able
played
to.
back. He played back.
He's been able to
this
take
season.
fucking stingers, whatever the fuck happens in the playoffs, and play
Play
through
40
them.
minutes.
Kim
Played 40-minute games.
He did say some dumb stuff though, like he's like, oh, I'm
Okay,
playing on
come
82
on.
this season.
Yeah, that's not
What are you
really-
saying about
but that's fine. You
Lakers want to make a championship run this season, there's a good chance AD's gonna miss some games. I think so.
I don't think
But it's
so.
worth it. It's worth it.
I don't even
though.
think so. There's a
It
good
is
chance that
worth
he won't
it if
show
we
up
have
for
a
games
chance.
either.
It's worth
There's a
it.
good chance that 80 won't show up for games.
My whole issue right now is
it's
him
terrible.
Now that's a different story, but I'm just saying in terms of the injury stuff, it's too overblown. Like, it's like, yeah, I get it, he can get injured, but all big men have injury issues,
True,
like one
true,
way or
true.
another. And the fact is, like, he's been able to stay healthy, and they've probably developed some kind of program for him or whatever. Like, they know that this is an issue. I think it's a little overblown. Now, if he gets injured this playoffs and next year, saying, okay, we can talk about it. But it's like, just because you had 2 seasons of his career, he's had injury, like real injury problems. The other seasons that he hasn't played over 60 games was that one season in New Orleans where he just sat out because he has to be traded. And then
Said, fuck
that was it. So it's like, yeah, I understand. He has recent injury concerns and he gets these knick-knack, but like, you won't even let him, look, 62 games, 56, that was the year he sat out, 75, 75, 61, 68, 66.
So it's just the moments he gets hurt and
60s
how he
are
gets
good.
hurt is
I think he
why
tweaks
that
a lot of
narrative
shit
is on
too.
him.
He tweaks.
That's what I understand.
In the last 4 years, AD has more games played than Curry. Like, this is a fact.
And Kawhi,
and Paul George. These are
Right.
stars.
But hold on, but you guys said
So, like-
yourself.
But we know what-
you gotta
we
check
know
your
how they got
playoffs.
hurt and-
Check your playoffs.
Like,
That's
it's
important,
the way,
right?
It's the way
Because like if you
AD
play
gets
this
hurt.
many games in the
But
regular
all these
season,
guys you
Tiki-taka,
mentioned,
like tiki-taka.
all these guys you
Yeah,
mentioned,
falling
Kevin
down.
Durant, Paul George,
When he gets
Kawhi
hurt,
Leonard,
like,
they've been less healthy than Anthony Davis in the playoffs.
we know Kawhi is,
but those
you know,
people.
but
KD missed the playoff run with the
But we
Nets.
know-
really, but we see those injuries and we're like, oh damn, he might be out for the whole season. I guess with the
You're
narrative
saying
for
that
Anthony
80, you're saying
Davis-
80s doesn't look bad to you. That's why you're saying
No,
why is he missing?
let me finish my point first.
Sorry.
I'm saying 8. Just assuming
I apologize.
what I'm saying.
I've
I'm
been
saying
trying.
like the narrative about him was like like you said, the ticky tack.
We're gonna wrap up
The
in
time-
a few minutes.
Yeah. The
Continue.
ticky tack finals, or 5 finals. The ticky tack fouls, the timing of the injuries, and then the fan base. The fan base always attacks him, and they create the narrative. Media creates a narrative about him, and that's why he's looked at as an injury-prone player. And he can feel like that pressure. That's why he made dumb statements like, "Oh, I'm playing all 82 this year." Like,
it's like-
Kawhi, that nigga Kawhi will never say something like that because of pressure.
Nah, he knows though. He know he not playing.
Okay, AD knows that too.
No,
Laugh that
but
shit off.
AD,
Who plays 82?
The thing about
He was playing till he got
We get the seven.
AD, yeah, the thing about
Let's
AD
go.
is like I think he actually genuinely tries to play 82. Kawhi knows like he's not going to even try, bro.
Okay, at least he knows his body though. I mean,
fuck
that's
why?
the thing.
And maybe that's what
I
AD
know.
got to do. Maybe AD got to be real. Like, there's no way I'm playing 82, but maybe if I could play 60 every single
Pay
season,
for that.
that's good. That's all we need.
60 regular season, decent, yeah.
Bro, he basically played 60 this year.
Benchmark now.
He
so.
basically
Yeah, he
played
did
60 this year with that foot in.
I say we trade AD for Wemba. Fuck it.
This nigga.
What?
Alright, predictions.
Yeah.
Nobody's doing that.
predictions.
Alright, so-
Nobody in the NBA is doing that.
I'm
You gotta do it.
taking Lakers
Nobody's
in
trading
6.
Wemby. Lakers in 6.
I know, dude. I'm just
He's saying
fucking
what you
playing, guys.
I honestly want to see what happens tonight before I make up. But
Nigga, that's why you make predictions.
I'm gonna say if I have to, I'll say Lakers in 7.
Ooh, what about what you got, Isaac?
Lakers in 6.
Lakers in 6, baby.
Yeah, I want them to close out at home.
Damn, I got Memphis in 6. I think Memphis is
Lakers in
gonna.
6. I think they're gonna win tonight too.
I'm going to game 4 in Krypton.
Yeah, I think we for sure win tonight.
Alright, don't be crying when Memphis wins. I think.
Dog,
Lakers
I'm gonna
win
send
tonight,
you like so many. Oh my god.
If we go up
Dude,
3-1,
these niggas start blowing up my phone when the Warriors lose. I have to mute the group chat when the
He
Lakers
was like, he was quiet.
This nigga-
God, he was quiet there.
I remember when the Warriors lost. I swear, the second game, Hussain was not answering any text messages.
Bro,
That shit was down.
I see it.
Bro, we're like,
Hussain was dead.
Dude, Hussain was not even
This nigga
responding.
Bez sending memes like, oh, bro, I'm just gonna mute the group chat. I'm looking at this.
Or he's in a bad group chat.
that was only game 1 I was sending him.
That was game 2.
No,
Hold on.
I think it was when Draymond.
Let me go.
Yeah, the Draymond is ejected.
Like the beam.
Like the band.
That was just because of the moment, because the motherfucker.
But when the
stepped up.
Lakers lose, oh man, oh nothing
I'm
happened.
busy, man.
Oh, Xavier told me I had a good game.
Nah,
Bro, could've played better.
I came through immediately roasted AD, bro. Like,
I'll be thinking
Yeah,
of that
well, he's
video every
accountable
time.
No, yeah, I'll
I was like, that shit was abysmal. That's what I said. I was like, that was
No,
an abysmal
can we,
performance.
one more person. Can we talk about D'Lo, bro? He's one of those
Oh,
guys
oh,
that, hey, if he's not hitting shots, he's not giving you shit.
No,
But he gets benched though, so.
Yeah, we have Schroeder, but it's like you gotta step up. You gotta
Yeah,
be one of
he
the
does,
role
bro.
players.
He wants some max too, bro.
Yeah, basketball.
Not getting no max.
who the fuck wants a man?
D'Lo.
Who the fuck?
That's the
you
reason
better
why he wanted
fucking
out of
not.
Minnesota.
Let me ask you right
Banking
now.
on yourself, fuck
Let me
up.
ask you, would you rather?
Right now.
Hey, if you seen this, would you rather on the shorts, bro? Don't be mad in the fucking comment section, okay? This is just opinionated. Relax, fucking Lakers.
Okay,
fans.
Warning.
Who would you rather have for the Lakers? D'Angelo Russell, Mike Conley.
Oh
Mike
shit!
Conley,
It
for
depends. Like
Nah, Mike
in the
Conley's super
playoffs,
smart.
Mike Conley.
Mike
would-
Conley.
Mike Conley.
Mike Conley had that veteran.
That's a veteran
IQ.
boy.
D'Lo could give you 30 randomly, but
Yeah,
like,
he won't play.
But
I'll
Mike
take the
Conley-
safe 15 and
well, Mike
7
Conley
from
gives you like
Less turnovers.
defensively,
turnover
less
ratio.
turnovers, smarter
They just-
decisions.
yeah.
He won't shoot 1 of 15 for that.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Ever.
Conley
But
will never
He's
do
not
that.
He'll not give you
He'll be
30,
efficient
but he
in
also
defense.
not give
Exactly.
you 4.
He'll find a
Yeah.
way to help you. If
He's
you
just
can't
older,
shoot, he'll find a way to help you.
Yeah. He's just old. And he will never
That's
play
fuck. He's old as
He will
fuck.
not. He will not play one back to back.
Hey, who broke his
besides that,
face?
he's cool.
For the
Who
playoffs,
broke his
though, for the
face?
playoffs.
Was
I
it
don't know.
Yeah,
Chris?
that should be good.
That? I don't know.
Who broke his face in the
Who got a
playoffs?
mask, right?
Yeah, Conley. Somebody fucked his ass up.
Jalen Brown's still playing
elbow.
with his mask.
Alright, let me get into here. That was good. Good.
Ready for the
discussion.
Dylan
Dude, we talked
masterclass.
We talked about all the series, right?
Yeah, yeah.
LeBron about to put 82 on him.
We gotta go, man. We gotta dip, man.
Oh, one more thing. NFL, real quick. Trey Lance. They're trading Trey Lance. The
Oh,
49ers.
What is this?
I don't know. They're
Oh,
shot.
God.
They're shot doing around.
Heard that?
When?
I don't know. I seen a report.
Today?
No, like 2-3 days ago.
Draymond Green.
What about
Why?
He fucking broke his face.
Fuck it, I'm not tapped in right now to
Yeah,
NFL as much as I should.
I heard that
Yeah,
they're gonna go for Aaron Rodgers if the Jets deal falls off.
what the
That
fuck?
would
They
be-
got.
Yeah, I heard that. That's just not even
I'm
coming to
fine.
The
San
Ravens.
Francisco, watch
The
those
Ravens
games.
signed Odell too.
Yeah.
You
like
heard
18
why?
million.
You heard
Probably
why
a good ass
they're
game.
like
I mean, a good ass
hesitant on
team.
Rodgers?
No, they're not hesitant
Mr.
on
Higgins
him.
not
They're,
letting
what's it called?
Did they win?
They want to
What
get
do you
the.
mean? I heard that,
He
that
won,
the
right?
Jets are
He
hesitant
won.
I'm pretty sure they won.
because
Yeah, they
he
were by-
supposedly came out
It's
and
a
was
series
like
now. It's a
He did
series
at
now.
like 2 or 3 more years and he's done.
Oh yeah, but we
How
knew
bad?
that going into.
Yeah, but the Jets didn't.
No, they did.
I
The
don't
reason,
know.
like,
The news I heard was that they didn't know that, and so now they're like,
How would they not know?
bro,
Give him-
saying you're gonna retire this year,
because
right?
maybe they wanted to sign him for a longer contract.
Wow, but the nigga's old as fuck. Why
Yeah,
would I do that?
Yeah,
He
but
said he was gonna retire this year,
Yeah,
but then he said, "Oh, the Packers are."
so why isn't it done?
Because
why
of the
isn't it
picks,
done?
like they don't want to give their first round pick. Like round one pick 13 is huge. Plus you get like
Packers have no
Now,
numbers. They're
though.
trying to talk their
Yeah.
ass
Because
into
they-
giving him a first round pick,
Yeah.
even though they Packers know they don't want Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to be there. Like,
dude,
damn,
if you're
Oh,
going,
I see what
that's
you're saying.
that's 60 million on your books.
Yeah.
60 M's. So like they know they have no leverage in that situation. The draft's gonna come and they're gonna have to make a decision. I think two second round picks is gonna be a good enough for them.
I think a second. What are you saying this year or just two
This year,
seconds?
two second rounds this
I
year.
think a second this year and a future second probably.
Yeah, but if you're Green Bay, you fucked if you keep him.
Easily.
Because
You
if he
gotta-
The
doesn't,
locker room is
They
messed
already
up.
said they're already
Yeah.
basically talking like he's not there. Like they said, oh, if he's back, it will be the worst case scenario.
Yeah,
Like,
and like the team,
That's crazy,
the team
but yeah.
supports him over Love too, and like they know the direction that they have to move with Love. So having him in the locker room with Jordan Love is gonna like mess things
yeah,
up.
it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, yeah.
I would honestly rather see him go to
San Francisco.
Did he? Oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like that they would have a real
This-
chance.
yeah,
I feel like the Jets are like, just like, oh,
They're-
He's from
cool young team, you know,
He's from
but like,
NorCal anyway.
Yeah.
yeah,
He's
but
from
San Francisco would be like, them
Makes
niggas
a
gonna
peanut.
They beat him
Oh,
too many
like-
times though. That's the worst thing. He doesn't want to play for it. But I mean, shoot, he'll
That
go
shit was so crazy. I remember you were so mad off that special team.
Dude, I went to go do Uber Eats to cool off about the loss.
when that nigga they blocked the point.
He was just throwing
He
people.
returned it.
I was
That shit was crazy.
Oh
Put it on
my
the
god,
door.
I don't know,
Yeah,
fucking
it is
burrito.
Alright, you wanna
Victor Oladipo
Wrap it
got
up,
Yeah,
dude.
you got it.
Victor Oladipo got cooked in the
Holy
locker room. That's
shit.
why he don't be on the court.
Look at these chicks.
Nah, he got hurt.
Oh, you got hurt?
Yeah, he got hurt.
He got cooked in the
Again?
locker room. That's why he don't be playing.
New silver prison.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Alright, good.
Yeah, I'll trust, man.
Thanks for
Wrap it up,
tuning
man.
in to the Ball Don't Lie. Leave your comments on what you think is gonna happen. We might do a live on a YouTube, so make sure you turn on notifications. We might do a live on
Discord
reacting
episode?
reacting to like Game 7s when teams get eliminated. Obviously, Brooklyn Nets don't really deserve their own live session. But
We love you, my
alas. Thanks for watching. See you on the next episode of Ball
Lakers
Don't
ball.
Lie.